Cake bird? Hello? Hi YFM, how you doing? New Ultra Live Alert is fish game? What do you mean? Oh, oh, when I turn on the fish game, I understand. I was like, what? That's actually so funny. Cakebird's like, I'm gonna be able to be in chat first every time now. Forever. Hello, Try, how you doing? Hello, Ren. I'm sorry, I'm eating breakfast, so I'm probably making crunching sounds into the mic. I know, very good. I can actually join you today? Oh my god, Cakebird! Oh my god, it's Monday! Oh my god, Cakebird! I'll join a VC in a second. I'm making a Bungo Straight Out Vampires AU. Do it. That sounds great. Island Wick. That's so real, Ren. Me with the horror campaign I'm running. Do 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 do. Everybody do 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 do. And he thinks they're the one to get away. Hey, there's a devil in the hen house. Hey, there's a man with an axe in his hand, and oh, there's a lover in my bed. Hey, there's a lover in the hen house. Hey, there's a man with an axe in his hand, and oh, there's a man in my bed. Hey, there's a man in the head house. Hey, there's a lover with an axe in her hand, and there's a devil in my bed. I knew women in the pop engine. I knew a killer with a heart man shaking. I knew a man who thought he'd get away. Sorry guys, I got distracted. Shrooms, thank you so much for the attendance. Ooh, Peppeluigi cosplay. Yo, Ren, let's go. Hello, Ollie. Shrooms, I'm doing great. Hello, Ninja. There should be closed captions. Hello? Yep, there it is. Oh my god, fish. Okay, let me finish my bagel and then I will get off the starting screen. What the F is that? That's so cool. That is okay, Nim. You guys can listen to this awesome song while I finish this bagel. Then miles I walk. If blood only dipped out upwards, then it wouldn't feel as creepy. But also, I feel like human anatomy would be really different because our blood and circulation system works on the fact that gravity exists. But if gravity didn't affect blood, I think our whole thing would be different. Hello, Ellie. Oh. Then it would be normal. They're the same size as me. Yeah, actually, that part of it would be pretty horrific, Limwick. You are correct. There's like a scene like that in Attack on Titan. Ooh, hello. Let me join a VC.
Cakebird, I'm in a VC if you want to chat.
To explain what I was talking about, in Attack on Titan, there's like a scene where they're like getting rocks thrown at them, and so like you can like see the like mist of like blood like hanging over them. It's pretty horrific. Anyways, I love Attack on Titan. Hello everyone. Not much has happened since the stream of last night to now, because I did stream last night and then I watched Durarara. No, I made dinner. And then I watched Durarara with Bunny, and then I went to sleep, and now I'm here. But I'm doing pretty good otherwise. I did some more crocheting on my blanket. Let me show you how guys this is going. I'm at the doctor's. I'll be back. Okay. Have fun at the doctor's, I guess. See, I don't know how this is going because I think it's going well. Except that I feel like it's going to take a lot more time than I initially thought it was going to. Okay, so this is the blanket. Hold on. Let me try to show you guys in parts. So like this is one part, right? So we have that, and then it goes to like this part. It looks way cooler on the camera than it does in real life. And then there's this part, there's like a little that part, and then there's this part. This part looks really cool actually. Yeah. I added some more fungus. This is fungus, I've decided. Yeah! Because who cosplayed? I asked you what? I don't know. I have no idea. You're gonna have to tell me. Have you finished the Guqqie cardigan? No, that's what we're working on today. I just wanted to show off the other things that I was working on. Hello, Alanis. How you doing? Thank you for the attendance. That's all good. Hello. Cosplay tick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm actually so excited to see that if you're willing to share. Ollie, thank you for the attendance. Yeah, so I'm at the Guqqie cardigan on the Guqqie cardigan. I am at I'm at the part where I'm decreasing a little bit. So I'm decreasing some of the rows. But not only that, I think after this decrease row, I'm gonna be able to cut off like a bunch of strings and stuff. So that's epic. Posted a video on Insta and tag Lantern Zora. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna go look up a video. We did do this in a very interesting way, where I go to the Lantern Zora's account and then see which ones what videos are tagged in. Okay, I feel like it's gonna be something like really goofy. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I need to mute. I need to know what. I'm a little guy. This is epic. I like the I hate you poster and then going that's awesome. Making weird and loud noises. Uh-oh. That's not good. They printed out the like I hate Rowan poster and then just being like, it's very funny. Oh, whoops.
I effed up.
Dead, run, devil, run. Pearl, net. Okay, so this is a net. These two together. Why is there sand on the beach? Is that a trick question? Is this a trick question? Wave, break down rock. Rock becomes smaller when broken down. Also, bones from fish become sand. I was referencing something, but fine. Oh. Because sand is afraid of land, real. Wait, how do the bones become sand? Like, okay, for real, like, legitimately, it's because, water wears things down. And so, like, the continuous, like, movement of water, bones of fish will just become smaller and smaller and smaller, and so it becomes sand, along with rocks and seashells and anything else that gets into the ocean, like glass. Have fun, Pebble. Yeah. Water consumes, makes small fish boners. Okay, got it. Okay, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I guess. But that's only, like, fine sand beaches. Like, where I live, all of the beaches are, like, rocks. Like, pretty smooth rocks, but, like, rock. Like, you have, like, big boulders, and then you have, like, a bunch of, like, pebbles, basically. Yeah, there's not a lot of, like, sand beaches where I live. There's, like, maybe one or two around a lake, but I'm pretty sure those are, like, artificial. Like, I think people took sand from somewhere else and put it by the lake. Like, if I'm gonna be super honest. Or like the city did or something to make the lake more nice to visit. Which kind of backfired on them, actually. There's a lake near me that is like, there's a real lake, and I think they put like a playground around it. There's a trail that goes around it. There's like artificial beaches, whatever. And so like a lot of people played in it and stuff like that. And because a lot of people played in it, there wasn't a lot of predators around. So a bunch of the wildlife became like overpopulated. So there's a bunch of deer and like geese there. And so, but the deer and geese would like poop in the lake, but it's a closed off lake, right? It doesn't have like a way to like clean itself, obviously, because it's a lake. And it just got like dirtier and dirtier and dirtier because there was like, I think there was like also like basically no fish in the lake too. So there was like, yeah, like there was basically like no fish in the lake, so there was nothing like eating the poop and the like the algae and all that sort of stuff. So the lake got dirtier and dirtier and dirtier and dirtier, to the point where they were like, "Hey guys, don't swim in the lake. You will get diseases." And then they had to buy like this really expensive like filtration system that they had to put in the lake. So that lake is now gets like filtered like a pool. It's crazy. Hello, turtle. Yeah, it's a pretty gross lake. And I used to swim in it so much as a kid. Would I touch it now, even with the filtration system? I don't know. Oh yeah, guys, it's Wednesday. We are just land dolphins. That is so real and true. Whoops, I think I effed up. I did. I fixed it. Did I fix it? Hold on. We're about to find out. No. I'm silly. What if I'm the monster? I'm in the wrong. I fixed it. So didn't read my message, so I'll repeat it. Read silent, which I'm sorry for this incident. No, I jumping around rocks, beaches barefoot. It's just really fun. It wasn't fun that one time I slipped. No, I didn't read that message. You're so good. I also used to walk around on like rock beaches barefoot, like a lot. Like as a kid, like we would just go to the beach, and you were like, okay, so like these are the two scenarios. I can walk around, you know, on the rocks and stuff barefoot, and then if I get my feet wet, my shoes are not also wet. Which seemed at the time like a good trade-off of sometimes I scratch my foot. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can still. I think I usually do actually. If I go to the beach and it's like super warm, I will like take off my shoes and stuff and walk around. But I'm not like jumping around on the rocks anymore because usually it's just like it's sit down time. Monster, ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. I don't like sand on me. No, that's fair. It's not. The thing is that it's not sand. It's rocks. The whole beach is rocks. Just effing collapse into the rocks. I decided to not continue doing that. Oh. The beach, though, there's usually like smaller rocks and they hurt. They do. Hello, crayons. How you doing? I don't know. I feel like I have like pretty... rock is sand backwards in time. Exactly. Except I will never see them be sand. It takes a long time for them to be sand. The monster. Monster. LP. Just take like loads of play sand with you? No. I don't need that anymore. Usually if I go to the beach, it's to like sit there and like knit. And honestly, I might do that today. Like I have writing club like later on, but like I might, you know, after stream. I had to do something after stream, and then I would go for a walk. People are corpses backwards in time. I guess. I had been listening to Divisor this morning when I got to episode 5. I truly understand what you meant by physically sickening. I wasn't lying. Yeah. Yeah, welcome to hell, my guy. Oh, fish. Fish. I hope it's good too, man. Surely it won't be junk. Oh my god, you got Billy Bumble! It's Billy! Guys, when will Billy return from the war? Guys, when will Billy return from the war? Man. One day Billy will return. I'm going to the beach late July, early August. Nice. That's awesome. I'm pretty lucky whereas that I just live by the beach, so I can just walk there. It's like a 10-minute walk. I forgot how many epic musicals were in this, like songs were in this playlist. I'm going on holiday in 19 days. Let's go! Oh my god, dude, had so much fun. I think the next big trip I'm going on is the one in August. Guys, I'm gonna tell you this now so that we can all mentally prepare for this, but in August, I'm not streaming for like basically the entirety of August. I also got a 10 in my math test. Yo, let's go, Alanis! Congratulations! Why would you do that during my birth month? I'm sorry. You're going entire month with older. What? You hate us. I'm making a movie. I'm making a movie. I don't know. When is your birthday, Turtle? I'm coming back the 19th, but I won't be back to streaming on the 19th. Why is because I said that I'm not streaming basically the entirety of August. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm leaving the 2nd and then not streaming until like at least the 19th. It's like the start of September, but I don't oh, I'm gonna be back before then. Yeah, I'll be back before then. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Guys, I'm making a movie. Guys, I'm making a movie. Are you good with naming things? Because I suck at it? No, not at all. Not at all. Like, really bad at naming things. Like, to the point where, like, basically none of my OCs get names, for, like, the entirety of the time that they're my OCs. They just exist. Thank you. I will have fun with the filming. Hey, guys, not to be, like, that guy. Not to be, like, that guy, but... Hold on. We have a Kickstarter for it that that starts on Friday. You should you guys should save the Kickstarter. What if it's Bodie McBoatface? I just finished. You guys should save it so you get notified on Friday. Be like, hey, this is the Kickstarter. Hello, C Major, how you doing? I have excellent. I'm gonna be super honest. I don't remember what the tiers are, but there are tiers, and I think no matter how much you donate, you get your name in the credits. So, but then there's like signed posters and stuff, I think. But don't take my word on that, because I didn't make it. I didn't make the Kickstarter. So I don't know. I just know it exists. What? The alt tiers. Lol. Much people to donate, that is okay. I would never want anyone to feel like they have to donate, because you know what you can do? When it comes out, you can watch it. That also helps. Same tomorrow, and then I have no exam next week, which is so rare. I don't know what I'll do to stay busy. Oh my god. Relax, maybe. Things are the first thing that pops out at you in your field of vision at the moment. Oh my god. Perhaps I'm gonna donate anyways, but hey, I trust some cool people with money will do it. Hopefully. It's mostly like a help. Like the movie's gonna happen regardless. Because we already got all the people, but it's mostly a like, hey, we want to make this as cool as possible. I have Select to notify me. Thank you! Hello, Kit. Thank you so much for the attendance. How you doing? I will. And like, I say this literally every year and it never happens. So I'm gonna say it again and just expect it not to happen. And then if it does happen, yay. I usually like film these things. Like I film like behind the scenes and little vlogs and everything like that of like the trip. Like there's like a bunch of footage of like the first time we made a movie that I have that I never made a vlog out of. But I really, really will try to make this into a vlog afterwards where I'll like film everything and then come back home and like, so there's a little vlog for you guys. But really don't expect that to happen, because I've literally said that for like the short film, the MegaCon trip, the first time that me and my friends ever met, like the day that the podcast came out, all of my friends met for the first time. Like, literally the day the podcast came out was the first time that I met Ninjor in person. And, like, there's, like, a vlog of that, and that will never come out. You know? Okay, before I'll go remind you. Okay. No, like, the thing is that there's video footage. Like, the film gets filmed. Like, okay, so here's the thing. There is, like, video footage of all of these trips. Like there is like tons of videos of the first time we met, tons of videos of when we made the short film, tons of videos of when we went to MegaCon. Like the film is there. I just never edit it. Boo! Hello! Bonjour, comment ça va? New things that came out like over 10 years ago. What is up with that? I don't know, man. YouTube is super weird. Oui, ça va bien. Oh my god, what is early in French? Hold up. C'est tôt? C'est très tôt pour moi. C'est comme 10. c'est pas comme tôt en général, c'est juste tôt pour moi. No, that's not Brutus. Duolingo! Oh my god, okay. Language. Okay, we pause the music. It's Duolingo time. Oh boy, it's the challenge day. Yippee!
Tu comes banana?
Tu comes banana?
Tu comes banana. Hold on, let me put this. There we go. Do you eat bananas?
És uma mulher.
És uma mulher. You are a woman.
Leis os livros?
lees os livros? Do you read the books?
És uma abelha.
És uma abelha. You are a bee. No, Billy Bumble is though. Billy Bumble when we returned from the war. Tu lees livros? You eat bread.
Tu
comes
come
pão.
pão.
You bebes água.
Tu leis livros?
Tu lees livros. Do you read books? Tu tens animal?
Tu bebes água.
I can spell. What did he say?
Tu bebes água.
Tu bebes agua. Agua. Yeah. What? Yandra, hello. Do I oh. Elder wants to watch a Brazilian RPG. Shut up. Tu escreves. O jornal.
Tu escreves.
Tu escreves. Oh my god, I spell escreves right. Do you have a snake?
Tu
tens
uma
uma
cobra.
Tu comes pão. Tu escreves o jornal. Guys, I know Portuguese. I got it all right. It was a perfect lesson. Oh my god. I'm fluent in Portuguese. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're on. Use a. What the F is a. What is that? What is a gentil?
Ferve.
Use a gent. What? We. Oh, it's we. Oh, we the people. We can use nós or a gentil to say we in Portuguese. How do you say this?
A gente.
A gente, not gentil.
A gente.
A gente, yes. Literally means the people. It's the one you'll hear the most in Brazil. Epic. Epic. Awesome. That's great. Love that for me. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure that I didn't miss any messages. Hello, Dark. How you doing? I had a dream my friend was deported. That's crazy. You wrote escreves right. I know! I think a friend of mine from community college got reported and something bad happened to them because literally nobody's heard anything from them in 10 years. That's a crazy thing to say in a Twitch chat. Yo, crayons, that's awesome. Okay, we turn the music back on. And then I get this back on. Epic. Into each other, the matching grows so loud. A wanted animal wants nothing more than to get out. Deported, not reported. Oh. Oh. It's still a very crazy thing to put in a Twitch chat. And so prayer, enough to God and man, and all sorts of round to applause. Hello, welcome back everyone from the ads. If we have them in the US, I think we would have heard something. Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't know. I do not know. Yep, I know. It tells me when the ads are done. We got a new goat at my school and I'm so excited. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I said that your chat message was a crazy thing to put in the Twitch chat. It's like I can't do anything. In the sky, be good to me, I beg of him, be good to me, I beg of him, be good, 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 and he replies. Her name is Sunny and she's an adorable baby goat and I want to be her best friend. Oh my god. I used to live on a goat farm and we would like raise goats, and I love baby goats. Oh, the dream someone mentioned me made me think of it. Oh, okay. I missed the context. I thought you I thought you were just like, here's a random fact about me, and I was just like, eh? Eh? I missed the context. I'm sorry, Limwick. Goats are cute. Baby goats are very cute. They just know how to walk, but not really. They just stumble over things and are funny about it. Their dream where their friend was deported. That's crazy. It's like a wild thing. Yes, people. Goats are so silly. They really are. Like, they are born knowing how to walk, and they kind of get it, except when they don't, and then they don't get it. What if there were cat goats? What do you mean by this? Apparently it's Phil's breaking hardcore record day. Yo! Okay, that's actually so cool. That's awesome. That's awesome for Philza. I just say things. I mean, are we talking about like, okay, so we're talking about like a mashup of a cat and a goat, right? I think that could be okay. I don't think that would look super horrific. Depending on how you did it. Has a timer and everything? Oh my god. That's awesome. Cats that can eat anything would actually kind of be scary. Cats can kind of eat anything. They are herbivores. Like, I mean, obviously there's some things that would make a cat sick, like a goat, but... You know what's what animal is like really, really terrifying? Like, pigs are terrifying. Pigs, like, genuinely will eat anything, and it doesn't matter. Someone I'm following went live in their PF, it looks like my boyfriend's on YouTube, so I thought it was him, and then I remember he doesn't stream on Twitch. That's kind of funny. They're known for just eating anything, including wood and metal. Wild hogs are scary. I believe you. Hearing directly that TMA episode. See, yes, I had a discussion about this with my sister actually the other day, because I listened to the TMA episode, and like obviously Jonathan Sims is writing that episode in a way that's like trying to explain to people who aren't farmers that yes, pigs are not like these cute, sweet little innocent animals that, you know, eat carrots or whatever, and that they will like genuinely just eat anything that goes into their pen. And like I'm listening to that episode being like, yeah, of course, pigs will eat anything. And then I remembered why I know that. Are you guys ready to hear something really disturbing? So trigger warning for like real life crime. Real life crime. There's a real... Okay, so there is a serial killer who used to live in my province. And he was very famous because he kidnapped a bunch of women, whatever, he did whatever, right? And he killed them. And then he fed them to his pigs. And he's like one of Canada's like most famous serial killers because he like killed like a bunch of people and then fed them to his pigs. And I'm pretty sure he was a pig farmer. Like he sold those pigs to people and people ate those pigs. So in the TMA episode, oh no, he went to jail. He actually recently died in jail. Like he got a life sentence, and his life sentence was ending soon. And then he died in jail. So he's dead now, I guess. But yeah, it's like a super famous case around here. Like, anyone who lives here knows that case, right? And like, so when Jonathan Sims is like, oh yeah, pigs will eat anything, I'm like, yeah, of course they will. And forgetting that this is only a famous case like in Canada. Like, it's not like it's not like on like true crime podcasts. It's like a Canadian thing, and I'm like, oh. It's never been going to jail. I'm joking, by the way. I got that you're joking. It's when he went to jail for no crime. I don't know how they found out. I think they found the bones. I think the pigs don't eat bones, and so he buried them. And so they like... Yeah, I think, yeah, so like yeah. They found the bones. It wasn't a really good joke. It was kind of in bad taste. This happened, like, not in my lifetime, I don't think. I think this happened in the 80s. Hold on. But, like, you know, like, not that long ago. BC serial killer list is a crazy thing to show up on Google. Hold up. Hold on. I'm gonna find out which one it is. This guy. His name was... This guy's dead now. His name was Robert Picton, the pig farmer killer. This guy. He's dead now. Ew, he's so... Ew. Anyway. When did he do his crime? That's what I want to know. So... He was like, he was doing his crimes from 1978 to 2001. And then he got caught in 2002. So, like, kind of in my lifetime. So it's like... The pigs do eat bones. I think they do in general. I think human bones might be too big. This guy, I think he is quite famous. Hello, Rapto, thank you for the attendance. Jacobs, thank you for the attendance. Then to get controversial. I actually... Okay. The true crime stuff, but I will gladly joke about it. Like, I think in general, joking about it is, like, it's fine. Like, there's jokes to be said. But, like, saying that this guy is, like, innocent is, like... Dude, this Wikipedia article is crazy. Oh my god. He killed like 50 people. See, like, okay, so, like, this is what I mean, okay, you guys, like, I avoid true crime. You know what I mean? Like, I've told you guys this, that I avoid true crime and everything like that. My sister likes true crime. My sister, like, is studying, like, I don't know if my sister wants me to tell people what I'm studying, like, her studying, but, like, she's interested in true crime. That's basically the thing. And, like, so she will tell me these things. Like, I was always, we were talking about the pig guy. Yeah, we're talking about the pig guy. Mostly because he died recently. He was about to get out of jail, and then he just died. He died in a prison attack, and then, like, I told my sister this, and my sister was like, his cellmate definitely killed him. And I'm like, yeah, probably. It's karma for him. Like, honestly, like, genuinely, I think, like, someone in the prison was like, you're getting out soon? No. And then, like, killed him. Like, Anyway. How is he gonna get out of jail? So life sentences are actually a time frame, which is why you have people get multiple life sentences. It is an actual set time frame, and he got one life sentence, and I think he got one life sentence. So like that time frame was about to end, essentially. These victims more justice in the court system? Yeah, probably. I'm very not tough on crime person, but serial killers should not be left out. Yeah. I kind of agree with you. Like, I personally don't believe in, like, death penalty, mostly because a lot of the time the death penalty was used, it was the wrong person. So, like... but, yeah. But I think it is. Acting is 21 years for ordinary crimes, or 30 for committing like terror attacks. Yeah, I don't actually know what a life sentence like. How long is a life sentence in Canada? Okay, so a life sentence in Canada is 25 years. So you got one life sentence in 2002. Who are we talking about? Robert Picton. Hello, Zuzu. I don't know what you mean by death penalty doesn't make sense financially. I don't know what you mean by that. Like, hello, Danny. It's more to put someone to death than to get them life in prison. Oh, does it really? Oh, okay. I wouldn't know. I've never looked this up. Let's say all the time that they don't trust the government, but they won't trust them to probably give out the death penalty. Yeah, like yeah, definitely not. Yeah, okay, so a life, okay. So, guys, I never went into, like, true crime, never, like, learned about, like, very, very specific laws. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not, like, you know, like, criminology person. I don't look at it. I don't study it, right, ever. So, like, anything that I say here is, like, could be incorrect. But, basically, oh my god, fish, hold up. There's a fish. This is a crazy song to be playing right now. Billy Bumble again! Okay, hold on. Oh, that's crazy, Rapto. I don't want to let it through because of the one word that you use, but that is kind of crazy. Yeah, I know. I was just like, it's like the Will song in the background being cop out is crazy. Anyways, a life sentence in Canada is 25 years. That's why people get multiple life sentences. But that's why that guy was about to get out of jail, because he had a life sentence and it was ending. And then he died.
There's nothing in the fridge.
Gooby. That is wild. I know. Like, in my head, I knew that a life sentence was a certain amount of years. But I always thought that that certain amount of years was 80 years. Like, I was like, oh, a life sentence, 80 years. Like, that makes sense, right? No. 25, I think, is actually on the longer end for a life sentence. No, you see, the thing is, Rafto, I think life sentences are not that long in the most places. Okay, we're going to Wikipedia. I'm gonna find out how long life sentences. No, I want to know how long, my guy. Okay, here we go. Minimum to serve before eligible for rescue parole. So a life sentence in Australia is 22 years. In Austria, it's 15 years. In Belgium, it's 15 years. In Canada, it's 25 years. So 25 years is one of the highest so far. Finland is 12 years. Germany is 21 years. Ireland is 12 years. Oh, there's a Lithuania is 25 years. There's some places that don't even have a life sentence, like the Netherlands, Norway. United Kingdom is 15 years. The US varies by state. Yeah. You're wrong, but I'm pretty sure America's is 15. Yeah, well, it says varies by state, so in some places it's probably 15 years. Life sentence in the US is until you die? Nope, it's not. Oh, that is just when you are eligible for parole. It literally says life sentence. I'm looking at Wikipedia right now. It says... Yeah. Oh yeah, like I mean, like yeah, that's what a life sentence is. Like when people, so like there is the possibility of having life in prison. You will just be in there until you die. That is true. That, you know, but they have to give you a time where you can request for parole. But if you get multiple life sentences, you can't request into parole until the end of those life sentences. So like for instance, if you get 3 life sentences in Canada, that's 75 years. So you would not be able to request for parole until you've done 75 years, is what I'm understanding. But yeah, but that's what when people say life sentence, that's what they mean. And Canada's actually one of the higher ones. That's interesting. Cool. Good to know. Or Christ, thank you so much for the attendance. Yeah, for me it's 25, yeah. So helpful, varies by state. Honestly, so much stuff in the US varies by state and it's crazy. Hello frogs, how you doing? I just bought 5 thick brownies and it cost me 15 pounds, but the brownies are like the same size as your palm. Oh my god, that sounds awesome. Or are we talking about prison sentences? We were talking about pigs and how pigs eat everything. And then I was reminded of like this pig farmer serial killer that was about to get out of jail and then he died in jail. And then people were like, why was he about to get out of jail? He like was a serial killer. He killed 50 people. And I was like, because he got 1 life sentence. And that's why we started looking at what life sentences mean. In Canada, a life sentence is 25 years. That's kind of the rabbit hole we went down. Yeah. Yes, Pipple. Yes. I don't know. What's going on? Oh yeah, let me like I understand that it wasn't like they just automatically let you out. It is a parole thing for sure. But I guess that guy got parole because he was about to get out. I don't know. I guess they kind of like were like, you're kind of old now. Like, really, there's not anything you could do, really. I failed my science final. I'm so sorry. I effed up, I think. I effed up. Your visions, my visions.
I effed up. But this is okay. We're fixing it.
Oh, that well. Also, the notification said wear pink. That means the name color change, right? Yeah. I was just joking around, honestly. Because when I started streaming on Wednesdays, everyone in the chat is just like, guys, it's pink day. It's time to wear pink. You don't have to change your name if you don't want to. Get a maximum incentive of 21 to 30 for Wars Against Humanity, and then can be extended indefinitely if you are deemed a danger to society. Yeah, yeah. That seems right. Yes, I did also know that. I don't know how to. Oh, you do slash color, spelled the American way, I'm pretty sure. Space pink? I think the color is pink, but it might actually be called something else. Why do I need to learn how to say I'm a cat? I don't think the idea is to learn how to say I'm a cat. It's to recognize weird sentences, because no one would say I'm a cat, but you know what that means? Does that make sense? You can also change it in chat settings? Okay. I wasn't sure. No, I don't think it's to be able to say the sentence. I think it's to be able to, like, recognize what that, like, what each individual word in that sentence actually means, rather than just knowing how are you as, like, a sentence. And you're like, oh, I know what the sound of how are you sounds like. But do you know what the words how and are and you are? Like, do you know what those words individually mean? I love making unhinged emoji combos. I was wondering what you were doing. That's a pretty funny one. Did I think? Yes. Yes, you did. Spanish Duolingo never really did this. Oh, interesting. I think I've noticed it in the Portuguese one, where it will, like, have sentences like, you are a bee. Very novel from the perspective of a cat. Exactly. Okay, guys, now we're gonna do something that I hate, but I'm not moldy. I'm gonna cut a bunch of strings off, I think. All right, here we go. Okay, I no longer need this string. I'm really hoping this is not the one that's, like, attached to the big ball, because that's gonna suck. Surely this is just a little string that's not attached to anything. Surely. Oh boy. Did Duolingo today, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Do it. It's actually better for you to, like, you know, sit down and, like, do a lesson for an hour. You should do Duolingo. I already did. It's done. It's done. It's already done for today. And I got a perfect lesson too, actually. From gifted subs I like to make stories with them. That's kind of fun. I like that for you. Military criminal code is scary. I believe it. I'm getting my streak by doing Duolingo now because I did it last night just for funsies. Let's go. Someone gifted me MC Pride calendar. Huh? You can lose your right to vote for 10 years and stuff. Whoa! Oh, that is kind of crazy. Like, a lot of the stories were lewd. What? Guys, I've decided that I don't like the Earl Grey tea from this place. That I was buying the Earl Grey tea. Their, like, English breakfast stuff is, like, really good, and their Earl Grey tea is, like, mid at best. Student times a word, Jesus. Like, I mean, this sounds correct. Like, this sounds like, this is not surprising to me. Alana, hello, how you doing? Thank you so much for the attendance. Sue them? No, it's like, it was me trying stuff, right? Because I was like, there's a local tea shop, and I was like, why would I not buy tea from the local tea shop, right? And their English breakfast variants are like, their English breakfast. They have one that's called Island Breakfast, and then one that's like a specialty to, like, the place that I live breakfast, are really good. But their Earl Grey and cream of Earl Grey are, like, really not good. But I'm gonna drink the rest of them because I bought them. But they're not great, man. I like Earl Grey because of Captain. Sue the King. Earl Grey is the lamest tea ever, though. I actually like Earl Grey in general, but I think I like a very specific type of Earl Grey. And it's so like there's Earl Grey that has like bergamot in it, and I don't think I like bergamot one. And then there's Earl Grey that has lavender in it, and I do like lavender. Do you have honey to your tea? No, it's always black. Although I kind of think that with this Earl Grey, that putting honey in it might actually be a service. Well, Tyr, if you were real, your name would be Alana. Yeah? Why do you think my name would be Alana? Both are dirty water. I mean, you could think of it that way. You have so many different types of honey. We do, actually. We have fireweed honey, we have blueberry honey, we have just, like, regular honey. You know, honestly, though, like, for real, I think honey would improve this immensely. But I would have to take the tea bag out because I have like reusable tea bags. You can like see them in the background here. So you see this reusable tea bag right here? And I really try to make it so that there's nothing perishable that goes on these because then I have to like wash them instead of just like rinsing them. Said that ultralight isn't real. Yeah, that's true. Reusable. So basically it's a cloth bag, right? So it's a cloth bag. You can see it right here. You can, here, I can show you with the tea inside. So it's just the cloth bag that I put loose leaf tea in, and then that way I'm not using like paper ones that like go in the garbage, and the metal ones are the holes are too big in metal ones for the tea, so they just like throw them in the washing machine. Yeah, no, but like I would, but that like requires me throwing it in the washing machine, you know what I mean? Like it's much easier for me to just like take it and like rinse it and then like let it dry there. So that's why I would have to take the tea bag out and then put honey in it. You'd be Norwegian? I wouldn't mind that. Elena. Oh, Elena. Fave meat has candy cat mushrooms that give it a maple syrup taste. Ooh. Uses best toast tea bags. You could just throw it on the fire afterwards. They're literally made out of cotton. They're just like literally like cotton bags, guys. They're not that fancy. I bought like a pack of 4 of them for like $5. Yeah, the Earl Grey is not good. It's really not that good. This is upsetting. I read about the Persian king that has this tablecloth of asbestos. Oh my god. That sounds horrific. Yeah, guys, it's just like, it's like a cotton bag. But now I know. Now I just will only get English breakfast from there, and I'll get Earl Grey from where I usually got it, which was David's Tea. David's Tea Earl Grey is quite good. I'd probably get it soon, actually, because... yeah. I don't know, they might be having a sale right now, who knows. I think that might be the joke, guys. That obviously a tablecloth made out of asbestos would be extremely harmful to you. Learned more French in the past 20 minutes than I have in the entire time I did in school. That's so real. If you were real, you'd be goth. I was like kind of goth in middle school, but like I didn't have money. So it was like, yeah, I was goth, but I wasn't like able to dress really that goth. And like the thing is like with goth you don't have to buy expensive things to be goth, but it was like I had like no money. There was a period in time where gas masks in the Soviet Union were used asbestos in their filters. That honestly that sounds kind of correct. Why do hooves look the way they do? I have no idea. Good, I got some loot at a fiber festival. And I got chick 2, so watching them till I don't want to, and then knitting a shawl. Yo! Oh my god, that sounds awesome. Dude, I need to check if there's like fiber festivals that actually happen like near where I live. You know? Because like I have no idea. Oh, I think this might be part of the big clump that's on the floor. This is gonna be awful. There's like... Okay, we're just gonna leave that. That one's staying on the floor. There's like this big clump of yarn on the floor and I don't want to deal with it, and all the other strings are attached to it, so I'm gonna take all the other strings out rather than trying to take the big clump out of all the other strings. Mrs. Mittens in the army, they are illegal now due to the health concerns, go figure, but a lot of the mission officers are, they are better than new synthetic ones. Uh-oh. I am so sorry, dude. That sounds interesting. Okay, I'm still using these yarns, I think. Okay. But I'm not using these. Okay. Nice. Bumble! Hello, how are you doing? Welcome in. I'm cutting yarn. We're gonna make it so I'm not attached to like 20 different pieces of yarn anymore. Even better, but they get lung cancer. Yeah. Okay, are you attached to something? We're about to find out. What I've got the city got issues. Not looking for us though. I'm the one-man armada. That's care of all this drama. I'm doing pretty good. We're making it so that I'm not attached to a bajillion yarns anymore, which is nice. You're in the health research asbestos is great. Probably gambling on dying in the war before that. I was gonna say that they're probably just like, I mean, like they're like, I got this far, you know? I find that like a lot of people that are older will have that mindset, be like, I got this far and I'm fine, and you're like, okay, like, I mean, like, yeah, I guess, like, I can't argue with that. Oh my god, okay. Ultier, have you ever played tetherball? I have, actually. Not, like, for very long or very well, but, like, I have definitely punched a ball on a string before. Survivor bias, real. Me trying to explain to my mom what reheated cook rice syndrome was yesterday. That was awful.
There's nothing
Oh, there
in
it is.
the fridge.
Goo Gooby. Drinks all the cook and eats, like, for real. Guys, I love my mom, but like, I was trying to explain what reheated rice syndrome was to my mom yesterday. And she was just like, yeah, that's probably written by people who want to like, for you to like buy more food because you're not supposed to eat the leftovers of it. And I'm like, no, mother, please. No, mother, please. People die from this. Mother, please. No, please. I know most of my fears are irrational, but please listen to this one. I knew this one was the one that was attached. There we go. I promise it's a real thing. Yeah, that's what I was like. I promise you this is real. Like, she wasn't doing anything like dangerous or anything like that. I like, I was bringing it up based off of like something that probably was an irrational fear. She had cooked us some potatoes and then left them on the counter, and she had left them on the counter for like an hour or something like that. And I was like, this seems like the beginning of like reheated rice syndrome. And I was explaining it to my mom what it was, and she was like, that can't be real. That's not real. And I'm like, I promise you it is. Logo said the name reheated rice syndrome does have some racist origin is in fact a thing. I believe you. Wait, what is it? Basically, things that have a lot of starch in them. So like rice, potatoes, pasta. If you like have like a shorter shelf lifespan. So you know how like when you make food, they tell you like, hey, like it like after if you leave it on the counter for more than 2 hours, it's probably gone bad. But like things with starch in it have like less. Why is it called syndrome? I don't know, man. I don't know. So basically it can get a bacteria in it that does not get killed when you microwave the food, basically. And it has something to do with like the water content in the starch or whatever. And basically the way to combat it is you take the food after you have your pasta, you know, you eat your pasta, whatever, you take the food and you put it in the fridge. That's how you don't get it. You know what I mean? Like it's like literally just like don't leave your food out for like just don't leave your food out after you eat, put it away. Is exceedingly rare though. I believe you. I think they were convinced it wasn't bacteria, was that Asian restaurants weren't clean, which is not true at all. Oh, okay, I understand where like the racism can come in there. Rice sounds racist. It apparently it was. Talking about scars, I just noticed my water park scar got like 8, so I no longer have the scar. Oh, interesting. Interesting. You know what? Like, there's 2 scars that I have that I always notice, and then there's some scars where I'm like, oh, it's gone now. That's so weird. I've never been told that what. It's because it is kind of rare. Guys, it's basically just like after you eat your food, just put it in the fridge. Like, just put your leftovers in the fridge. Don't leave them on the counter. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like... I'm scared on the inside. Me too, man. Me too. I'm always a little bit scared on the inside. People call it anxiety. Oh no. But you know what? I can so see how that would have been. It's not just a thing with rice, it can be like any starchy food, but the name only after rice. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, so it's like potatoes and like pasta, any other starchy food that I can't think of. But like I said, again, guys, like literally, it's like you just have to put it in the fridge. Do you know what I mean? Like you just put your pasta in the fridge. After you make dinner, you get your bowl and you take the rest of it and you put it in the fridge. This is a crazy concept. Don't leave your food out. This guy's on my leg right next to each other. I have a pretty big scar on both of my knees from bouncy house. That's actually kind of funny. I'm in your walls. Scar on my face that I hardly forgot about, and then my nephew asked what it was, and it's too long ago. Is this more noticeable now? Ah! I want to help, but I just stand there and smile. Are you okay, Rapto? Just irresponsible. Like, for real. I have a scar right here that, like, you basically can't see ever. But I have a scar on my lip, and I'm gonna show you. Oh, I don't think you can see it, actually. Right there. And I know it's there because there's a bump on the inside, and basically thank you. Basically my tooth went through my lip when I was really young. I didn't AD read that second. You guys need to stop saying these things. Terrifying, really. That is cool. I know. The one on my eye was Hey guys, my parents let me, like play like an actual like child when I was a kid, and sometimes what would happen is we would go to the hospital, and I mean that in the most slash pause way possible, because now I can climb trees as an adult, and I know so many people who can't. Guys, being allowed to get hurt when you're younger was actually like a good thing. But that's what happened. I love climbing trees, same. Okay, so oh my god, this is such a Canadian-esque experience. Okay, so there's a bookstore called, where the F is this attached? There's a bookstore in Canada called Chapters, okay? And it's a really famous bookstore, well beloved, whatever. And it's they used to have these little kiosks. Where the F is this attached to? What is this attached to? Okay. They used to have these little kiosks where you could look what books were in the store. So you would go to this little kiosk that had a little computer, and you would look what books are in the store. You would just, right? Me, 3 years old, has decided because my parents were like, go and look for a book. Go grab a book. I'm 3 years old. And my parents were like, don't leave the store. Go grab a book. And I'm rocking around the store. And I guess wanted to go look for a book. I'm 3 years old. I didn't learn how to read or spell until I was 10. So I don't know what the through thought of me going onto this little kiosk thing was. I don't know. I guess I thought that it would just like magically tell me where the books were. I climbed on this little thing, and I fell. And then split this open. And then we had to go to the hospital. Hello, River. How you doing? They didn't know! They didn't know I was dyslexic! Hello, Tired Gay Furry. They didn't know yet! I was 3! We didn't find out I was dyslexic until I was in grade 4.
Hello, I have arrived.
Jesus, hello.
Hello.
I thought you had abandoned me. I was like, Cakebird has fallen asleep.
No, I am here. Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you. Hello, chat.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The other part of Vibe Trio is here. You know that's what they started calling us that. We're like, it's like you, me, and Dodd are Vibe Trio, and that's the only group that exists. I know, right? That is okay, Kelly. Have fun. Or Azo, sorry. You're either whether they are more cake or more bird.
I am neither cake or bird.
They are another species, which is cake bird. That is outrageous. That's an awesome sentence. I'm cutting strings off of my knitting. I'm becoming more free.
Wow.
Wow, oh my god, a fish.
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 Wowee.
Yo. Salmon! I love it when the fish is salmon. Some fish are the derpy derps of the ocean. Dodd would agree with you. Oh my god. Man, you miss like some wild conversations. Kickbird?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You know that like pig serial killer guy?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he died in jail.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, he was about to get out. Like, he was about to, like... Perchalo! Oh my god, please, I need a fish. Trashy, surely you actually get a fish today and not junk. Like, not like junk over the... Surely.
Surely.
I was giving Trashy a bunch of fish in a row, and it was just junk. The curse continues! Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no, and then Limway got one that has 2 exclamation marks.
Oh,
A swordfish! That's disrespectful. I kind of want Trashy to get Trashy, because you're in the game, but no one's gotten you yet. But Trashy, thank you so much for the 100 bits. That's really funny. That you got Henry's shoe. That's crazy. Oh my god. Okay, now there's like a bunch of strings that like look. Oh my god, dude, this ball of yarn is gonna be the death of me. Okay, we'll deal with this after I'm done this house part, because then all the other strings will no longer be attached, surely.
The new chatter introduction feature experiment will end on June 10th. That was an experiment. It's going away. What?
What?
What? Chatters won't be able to introduce themselves anymore. This is so sad.
What? I had no idea it was an experiment.
I also had no idea. Let me read about this.
Okay, there is less strings attached to me now. Oh my god, I didn't even get all of them. F me. Experiment on what? There was a... So, like, basically, when new chatters came in, they had the option to use, like, a feature that was, like, the introduction feature, and it would, like, highlight their message and stuff, and be like, hey, like, I'm new, like, here's my introduction. And then you, as a streamer, could put, like, a prompt question in there, be like, hey, what's your favorite color? And then the person would be able to, like, have something to actually chat about. Which is, like, it is really cute. Like, it's like I think it's an actual, like, relatively good feature. But I didn't realize it was an experiment. I thought it was something that, like, you know, they were like, hey, look. As long as a streamer can toggle it, that is really cool. I don't know if you can necessarily turn it off. I feel like you probably could. I never even looked at it. It just happened.
Yeah, it really just did happen.
Honestly, a lot of things on Twitch just kind of happen, and then we just deal with it. Like, the amount of times I see, like, big streamers that... Okay, see, the thing is, okay, like, huge streamers, like, right... have, like, people who work at the company that are supposed to, like, tell them when things are happening, right? And the amount of time that I will, like, go into, like, a big Twitch streamer stream, and they're, like, looking through, like, the new update notes, and they're like, what the F is this? Is concerning. Like, they literally have people who are assigned to them to tell them these things. Like, I don't understand. Partner manager, that's what it's called. It's called partner manager. They have a partner manager, and they just... I feel like the partner managers just don't do their job, but maybe they do. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know their job. Yeah, I think it probably could be pretty annoying for huge streamers. I don't go to huge streamers. I like having interactions with people rather than being a tiny voice in the sea of spam. That's kind of fair. I'm mostly like a lurker, so I actually don't really mind huge streamers, because like I'm not participating in the chat really anyway. Which is why I mostly watch VODs. But I don't know. Okay. I forgot to put this away. Okay. Okay, did we get all of- oh shoot. Okay, did we get all the strings attached to me? Let's find out. I think we got all the ones I'm still using. So there is this big clump that I'm definitely not using, but I can't get it untangled from the rest of the yarn, so it just exists here. So, okay. Probably take this away because we're not using any white. We're using orange. We're not using any of this color. When you look at chat and it is a sea of rapidly scrolling emotes. See, the thing is, they can do stuff to fix stuff like that. I don't know. Like, I guess it really depends on how big you mean by big. Because I'm thinking, like, someone who has 1,000 chatters. And people who have 1,000 chatters, like, don't necessarily have, like, just, like, rapidly scrolling emotes. Hello, Milo. How you doing? Like, sometimes I do, obviously, but... Tail feathers are finally growing. Oh, that's awesome!
How are you doing today, Old Here Light?
I'm pretty good. I'm organizing yarn, so I haven't been doing
That's
a lot
so
of
cool for you.
knitting, yeah.
I've built my BC Fairies knockoff Lego set.
Uh-huh!
Yep. So
That's
I have
awesome.
that now. I know.
Do you know sharing is caring? The bag of Sour Patch Kids in the back? Oh, you guys want some?
Oh,
I've eaten like half the
I
bag.
want. Give me.
But here you guys go.
Give me.
There you guys go.
Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, I really wanted sour candy,
Nom,
and
nom,
then
nom.
the, like, you know those, like, containers of, like, just, like, random sour candy, whatever, you know what I mean? You get, like, a little package or whatever of sour candy, and they have, like, a bunch of different kinds. They were, like, all sold out of those, and so I was like, okay, I guess I'm getting Sour Patch Kids. Ooh! Ooh! There was a crumb in my yarn. That was an awful, awful thing to feel. It felt like I was holding a bug. It's like literally just like a piece of like a cracker or something like that, but then like grabbing onto it felt like a bug. Different eyes are more of the same. Wait, well, two different eyes are more of the same eye. That's really up to you, I think. Milo, thank you for the attendance. Cakebird, are you ready?
Yes. 4.
Salen has sent me the message, you should invite people to a group chat so we can plan.
Oh my god.
Are you
Excellent.
ready?
I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
Kashi, thank you for the attendance. Cakebird, did you know that when you redeem attendance, a number goes up?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What?
Tallulah! Oh my god,
There we
it's
go.
been so long!
Oh, Tallulah!
It's been 5 ever.
Hello, Tallulah. Hello, Tallulah.
Just a jelly of your yarn. I was mid-sweater and ran out of yarn, so I'm salty in a silly way. No! River, I'm actually so upset for you. Like, for real.
Tallulah, it's been 5 ever.
Tallulah, it's been 5 ever. I actually was talking about you the other day where I was just like, I haven't seen Tallulah in a bit. Where did they go? I thought Tallulah disappeared. I thought Tallulah was like, I'm done with these people. Goodbye. This is awesome. This is excellent news. Japan was fun. Oh my god, I completely forgot that you went, like, on a trip. How was Japan? That's crazy. I'm now remembering that you told me this. I don't know why this red is so tangled. I haven't used red yet. It's just like this. I turned off my Discord notifications off and I missed you because of it. No! Milo, I'm so sorry. Cakebird, here's the thing about the campaign though, right? Is that, Salen probably wouldn't want me to tell you this, but we don't have, like, a first... We have, like, an idea for the first place that you guys are going to. We don't actually have, like, a thing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But he's like, oh, you should, like, invite people to a Discord, and we should, like, get them to make their character. And I'm like, we don't have a thing yet. But how Salen does stuff is that he plans campaigns around people, so he wants you guys to make your characters first, so he can be like, okay, this is how I'm going to incorporate all of your guys' characters into the campaign. Which is fine, because that's really cool, but in my head, I'm like, oh, that's like the first one-shot or whatever should, like, in my head, how I usually plan it is the first one-shot is, like, it doesn't matter. Because it's, like, the first one-shot. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, it is interesting to see a different person's, like, playstyle at work in real time. Okay, I think I've gotten rid of all the yarn that's not actually physically attached to me right now. Okay, nice.
What vibe are we going for here? Like,
Horror.
what's the setting? Horror.
Horror.
Like, what's the setting of the horror?
Oh, modern day.
Modern day. Okay.
Yeah, modern day, eldritch horror.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. Spooky gods from another land. What game system?
Oh.
Our own game system. We had to make up our own game system because I was like, I had this argument of that the D&D system is inherently not great for horror because the D&D system is like based on combat. And I don't really want you to fight the monsters because you will die. So we had to so we had to make a system that was like you know how like in D&D you have like intelligence, wisdom, like those types of things. Whereas I wanted that to come from the player. Like if you can figure out a puzzle, your character figures out the puzzle, so you don't have to like kind of like nerf yourself or whatever. But then if you can't figure out the puzzle, your character can't figure it out. But then we were like, oh, but we need to add some stuff in there that that like we wouldn't be able to measure. Something like there's stuff like, hold on, I have a little Google sheet. Like shooting, and like your will, or like physical prowess or whatever. So like that's kind of like not things that like you, yeah, or like learned knowledge. So like if your character is like, oh, my character like reads a lot of books about this certain subject, then you're going to like, then the DM would give you more information about the certain subject. You wouldn't actually have to go out and learn it. I guess that makes sense, right? Oh, bye. Hi, Ninjor. Welcome back. It sort of encourages people to not improvise in combat. Yeah, and I kind of, and it makes sense in a fantasy setting too, like how D&D combat works. It's kind of the system that we're using is kind of a combination of what I read of the Call of Cthulhu playstyle and also kind of like how Vampire the Masquerade works. We haven't decided if we're doing a 20 system or a D6 system, and it ultimately doesn't really matter which one we use because it's not gonna be there's not gonna be a lot of fighting. The rolling is gonna mostly be for things that like a person can't control in roleplay. So like if your character is like panicking and distressed, then you would roll the dice to see if you can do like something that requires a lot of information, like a lot of concentration, because you, the player, could probably concentrate and do it really well because you are not panicked and stressed. It's your character who is. And that's kind of how we're like playing it. And I'm saying this, even though Kickbird is like a player, but like that might not actually happen. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Doing a nerf battle. Okay. Okay. And I did ask Salen if I could record it and show it to you guys, and I think Salen said yes, and so if that's the case, you guys will see it. But he's allowed to change his mind because he's not like an online person. But it would not be streamed. I don't think he's comfortable with it being streamed. I think it's a record only. Exactly 300 Discord notifications. That's awesome. I was able to get in through a back door. Oh my god, Ninja, what the F happened?
Hello?
Like, at your work? Like, the power went out? Like, I thought we were talking about, like, your house. I think instead of doing a roll, you should make them panicked and distressed. I'm gonna try. Like, I mean, like, we were talking about this, and, like, it is actually quite difficult to scare your players. Like, the goal should really to make them feel uneasy or uncomfortable or even grossed out, but it's kind of hard to scare players. Yeah. So, our goal is more to unsettle. It should be unsettling. I haven't played D&D in too long. I hate Discord. That you can turn them all off. My work lost power, so all our key cards auto lock, so I got stuck outside. I found a slide door I can still open, but we lost power, even the emergency lights. Oh my god. Oh, that's crazy.
Jesus.
Have fun. I had the one plug that didn't work, so my Switch was dead the whole 13 hours. No! Oh no. Oh no, Void cries. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That sounds awful. Knit, pearl. Okay. Finally counted stuff correctly. Nice. It was wild. That's crazy. No longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. I'm in the underworld, our past is close behind. This land confuses your mind. An Indian character once that was a changeling and would have eyes for randomly on his body. That's awesome. By the way, did you see my Abomination Isle tier thing Clover put in fan art for me? Was this a while ago or was this recent? I probably did see it. Is it this one? Oh, I did see that. Yes. Yes, I did. I did see that. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh! Who made this? YFM, yo! That's cool. I like that, YFM. That's cool. I like that. Trying to hurt people's wants and they'll be pain. But that's not because of the campaign, man. Also teeth, that's awesome. The campaign went to level 20 and he basically became an editor. That's actually awesome. That's actually so cool. Have you seen Cakebird's Alistair art? Yes, I have. Cakebird sent it to me individually and then put it in the fan art, which is why I didn't react to it in the fan art channel. was because like Cakebird sent it to me like in a DM, and I was like, "Yo, Cakebird, that's awesome," and then it got sent to the fan art. I miss Culture Street so much. Well, welcome back. I think you basically didn't miss any of the Guqqie cardigan stuff because I was working on a sweater for my dad. I only like just started doing this again. See, I'll be waiting. I took too long. You missed huge call tier drama. That's crazy. You're lying. You're lying to them. We're waiting. Waiting. Oh, I hear our screams. Oh my god, guys, hold on. I need to show you guys a funny TikTok. I was like, this person just like understands.
Am I the asshole for
Stop.
not being comfortable with this?
Hello, Misty. How you doing? Thank you for the attendance. You get listen 34 on the shakes at the end of the campaign. Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. That's actually nuts. I think I actually have a few TikToks to show you guys. I need people to find this funny with me. Hold on. This one. Fish. Yo, a koi!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's awesome. I love that. That's great, guys. It's this one. This TikTok is funny to me. Hold on, I'm gonna show it to Cakebird as well because
Excellent.
Cakebird is gonna find this one funny.
Excellent.
Okay, you guys ready? Okay, it might not show the sound right away, but this is funny, I swear.
Uh-huh.
This is funny to me.
This life is amazing when you breathe. All I hear are screams. All I hear are screams. Every time I get close my eyes, I no longer dream. I no longer dream.
Not qualities.
They ballin'. It's just qualities in the background going, yo! It's so good. Funny TikToks that I saved because they're funny. Here's a alright, no way. You'd be telling the truth and someone would tell you and say enemy was lying and he would never be against. That's crazy. That's crazy. Show you why I betted the 2 streams I bought for. No. Okay, guys. This is for the Hamilton fans.
Strike me as a woman who has never been satisfied.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself.
You're like me, I'm never satisfied.
Is that right?
I've never been satisfied.
This is real. This is what it feels like.
Angelica Schuyler.
Alexander Hamilton.
Where's your family from?
Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait.
So this is what it feels like to match weight.
This is funny. I swear it is. Anyway, whatever. No one finds it funny, it's just me. I showed it to my brother. My brother thought that was quite funny. I'm scrolling up, I'm scrolling up, I'm scrolling up. I don't know if there was, I feel like there was another one. I feel like there was another one. Oh, okay, you guys will find this funny. You guys will agree with me with this. We're Willwood fans here.
Y'all cool with your girl making more money than y'all? Ladies, y'all cool making more money? Drop another diss track, and my life is yours. Y'all cool with your girl making more money than y'all? Ladies, y'all cool making more money? Drop another diss track.
It's real. This is like, I've never related to anything more.
Girl making more money than y'all? Ladies, y'all cool making more money?
Drop another diss track, and my life is yours. Anyway. Kickbird, have I shown you the best animation ever?
I do not think so.
Okay. I've shown chat this animation before, but it's quite good, so I'm going to show you when I can find it.
Excellent.
The chat is not seeing me scroll through all of my favorites. That would be embarrassing. I don't know where it is. I feel like it's not this far down. Maybe I'm on TikTok too much. Hold on. Hold on. I don't think it's this far down, but apparently it is. Okay, alright, we keep scrolling, I guess. Oh, no, it's right here. I found it.
Oh, excellent.
I found it.
Okay, Chad has already seen this before, but that's okay. Cakebird's gonna see this.
Can you repeat that one?
Oh, you have shown me this.
Have I?
You
Okay,
have.
Good, because this lives in my head rent-free, even though I've not watched this musical.
Yep, you showed me this, and I was like, does this still count as an animatic?
Oh, right, I do remember that. It's like, this count as animatic? I don't know, man. It's like a full animation. I'm not a loser.
What did you say?
One day I'll watch this anime, or this musical, and I will know what this is about, and I feel like I'm gonna be severely disappointed. That's some tasty animation. I know! Like, guys, like, a rotating shot is already so hard. But doing a rotating shot while the character is doing, like, extremely dynamic poses while you're, like, below that person is insane! I haven't watched the Star Kid musical. No, I watched them with you, Ninjor. Ninjor, you're the one who streams them. I will check off topic. Okay. Tulula, sent a picture. The normal album, but it's sung entirely by Hatsune Miku. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. That sounds horrific. I'd rather not. So I'm doing a Star Kids musical marathon stream. That's what I'm saying. But can we, like, only, like, yes, but also I kind of just want to watch Nerdy Prudes Must Die, because that's the only one I haven't watched. Another fun character I played was a time-traveling dolphin, sent back in time to stop global warming, and this saves humanity from being eradicated by dolphins. That's awesome. That's great. I love that. Oh, I was like, it's so quiet. The VOD experience for real. I'm so sorry to people who watch my VODs and that it's deathly quiet, because I will just stop talking. And like, when you're watching it live, there's music. But when there's no music, my mic is like, my mic doesn't have a like in the background or anything. There's like nothing. It's just complete silence. Yep. Thinking of doing the trilogy, the guy who doesn't like musicals, Black Friday, and Nudie Prudes Must Die. Oh my god, okay, yeah, let's do that. That sounds awesome. Because I really like the guy that doesn't like musicals. That's an awesome, awesome one.
Alterlight, how long do you plan on streaming for?
On days like this, I usually stream until like 1.
Okay.
Do you want to go live?
No, I need to pick up some bugs.
Oh, I mean,
isn't today the day Ninjor is?
What?
Ninjor.
What? What's Ninjor?
Ninja is going live for the once a year live.
That happened yesterday.
That was yesterday?
Yeah.
I missed it. No.
I'm so sorry, Gigbird. You did. No, I'm so sorry, Gigbird. It happened yesterday. Oh, no, Gigbird. Oh, no. I mean, Ninja, I think, is also streaming today, but you did miss the once a year stream.
This is so sad.
I'm so sorry, Gigbird. I'm so sorry.
This is so sad. I thought it was today.
No, it was yesterday. It happened yesterday. I rated Ninja everything. Bunny read a Power Rangers fanfiction.
Oh, that's so cool.
And yeah, we hate musicals. Oh, did I have a really, really bad? I have a really bad news for you about what the guy who hates musicals is about. And what it is as a you know. Do you know a fraction of dolphins, demons in the four? Jesus. Surprised I might go live today and continue what I did yesterday for part of the stream. Yeah. Remember me eating a tool tier not being there? Oh. Oh yeah, sorry, Misty. Yeah. I did have to end. Oh no, I know I watched it. Okay, good. Okay, good. I thought you were like, yeah, I hate musicals, and it's like, uh-oh. That's a crazy ending to a campaign. And then Jesus came and gave my character a USB drive and was like, you want to try again, and then cut to black. That's... My guy, I don't, like, literally, I could not care less what happened in the rest of the campaign. That's awesome. You want to try again? No? Not really. A campaign was wild. Dude, like, genuinely, literally anything could happen for that entire campaign. And then the ending being that would be insane. I thought someone was opening my door. I was like, I thought I was home alone, but I don't actually think I am. I think my brother is home. Guys, I didn't remember what the Kendrick diss track was, and I heard it like today, and I was like, oh, right. Kendrick, you should drop another diss track, actually, I think. I don't know who this guy is, but I think you should. Proves all the players' characters were rich and or famous people being blackmailed by the same person. That sounds awesome. The DM built it around what we came up with, our characters, and what secrets they came up with. Honestly, I really like it when DMs make the campaign, like, to the characters. Like, that's cool. Hey, I can't breathe. I might get to the fence today. Drake Free's diss track is on my playlist. It's so fire. I feel like I've only heard the part that's like popular on TikTok. I don't think I've actually listened to the whole thing, but I remember when it was popular on TikTok, and I was like, I don't even know what this is about. It doesn't even matter. There's a merch battle between Dolphin, Super Tech, and the Pope. Oh, there's a mech battle between Dolphin and Super Tech and the Pope. This is like the craziest sentence I've ever heard in my entire life. Absolutely insane. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Do 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 do. Was flying around shooting lightning at a giant. This feels like the, you know, like on like 80s like vans, they would have like the most like wild paintings on them. This feels like if you saw one of those and was like, I could make a campaign about that. Also, Ninja, I'm just like realizing I don't know if I've actually ever watched Black Friday. I feel like I have, but I don't remember. Was it the world was nuked? Yeah, that honestly, that sounds like the only scenario in which this campaign makes sense. You're not welcome around here. Cause some drama. Should fear me if you got a problem. The area around the Vatican was a wasteland, but it was protected by a holy barrier. Like, this is like, it's only getting crazier the more you talk about this. That's really cool, though. The new D20 show is coming out, and it's bad 80s action themed. It's called Never Stop Blowing Up. That's awesome. Bunny's here! Hate, let me tell you how. Much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed cubicles and wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanogram of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1000th of the hate I feel for humans at this micro instance. For you, hate. Hate. We love Am. Am is such a cool character. I'm randomly in a silly mood and I'm crocheting my 30-second cat ear hat. That sounds awesome. River, that sounds great. I love that. Am is so silly goopy. Exactly. He did everything wrong. For real. Young Sheldon? No! People who think Am and Young Sheldon are similar misunderstand both those characters deeply. My character used feature tech to build a holy aura generator and became the Antichrist. It's crazy, dude. This is all I have been crocheting for months. That's awesome, though. Do you sell them, or are you just like, I now have many hats in many colors? Fish! Okay. What? I can't believe you caught cat tier. Oh my god. I don't sell them, I just have lots of hats. Excellent. Honestly, that's also so cool. One of the other characters was one of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I think you said that. Yeah, I think you mentioned. That's really cool. I like how the little like thing on the piss pull says, "Hate, let me tell you how." When obviously the rest of that sentence is, "Let me tell you how much I hate you," but oh my god, Cakebird.
It's time.
It's time. Fish time. Let's see.
Oh.
You caught
Okay.
a sunfish.
Oh my god.
Dot hates those.
Oh my god. Dot does hate those.
Someone called Dot. Real. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ruh-roh. Dot appears. That'd be crazy. Some fish are so dumb. Are you grass or airpog today?
I'm very grass.
Nice. I think that's a good thing.
I was just given a sunfish in Minecraft.
Real?
Real. It looks so silly.
So, realizing that sunfish are like 8 feet tall was the reason why I understood Dodd's hate of sunfish. right now and regretting my choice. Oh. Good luck, Void Cries. Good luck. Good luck, have fun.
I'm gonna name this Sunfish God.
Real. Oh, in Minecraft?
Yes.
Oh no. Okay, have fun. Imagine living inside of a giant sunfish. I don't want to. It's very fun, my hand hurts a little. Oh, I'm sorry. What's the difference between salut and bonjour?
Why do you look like that?
The same difference between hi and hello. So, like, not much. Breakfast time now? Have fun. Yeah. Like, salut is, like, feels a little bit more formal, and is definitely more, like, French. Like, it's, like, I don't know. But, yeah, it's basically just hi and hello. And then there's also, like, cuckoo. Cuckoo.
What now?
Cuckoo. That's like a very French one, though. Yeah, saying cuckoo, you'd say it to your, like, friends. It'd be like, hey, is, like, the equivalent. Oh, how you said the worst timeline was you meeting me. I need his input on that. Cakebird, the exact words that I said were, the worst timeline would be me meeting Bunny in person and then realizing that the dating thing was not a bit.
Uh-huh.
That would be the worst timeline. And then, but someone interrupted me when I said the worst timeline would be me meeting Bunny. And then I continued the sentence after the interruption. And Bunny will not let it go. Like,
that is quite funny.
It's the worst.
The worst timeline is me meeting Buddy.
Stop. It's not true, Bunny. Cakebird knows it's not true because Cakebird asked a VC yesterday and I was watching Dura with you.
What? You're watching Dura?
I was watching Dura. We got past the episode where you find out that Mikado is the leader of the dollars.
What? Okay, I've already watched that.
Which was, yeah, that was fun. We were watching Dura. Yeah, Bunny has realized why I can't explain what this anime is about to people.
So it's about this, but it's also about this, and also this happens, and well, that's happening, also this is happening.
It's like, we're literally 13 episodes in, and there's so much going on. Oh, bye, Odin. Have a good rest of your day. It was so romantic, and not only to her being like, Bunny, please, you can't, you can't like that person. Bunny,
who did Bunny like? Who did Bunny like?
Okay, Bunny actually has a very base opinion that Celty is, like, the only woman. Which is, yeah, okay. Like, that's fine, whatever. But Bunny was also, like, saw, like, that, like, the leader, like, the owner of the pharmaceutical company.
Okay.
And was like, yeah, her. And I was like, you don't want her. And then Bunny was like, why would I not want her? And I'm like, you don't want her. And then Bunny finds out that she's in love with her brother.
I am so sorry, Bunny.
Oh, but Bunny still wants her, though.
Oh, that's so cool,
yeah.
Bunny.
I'll be her brother. Stop.
Oh
Stop.
my god.
Stop.
Shush.
Guys, Dura is a really cool anime, I swear to God. But it is the whole premise of Dura is twisted love. Like, literally everything that is done in that anime is from a sense of loving something in the most toxic, bad way possible. Like, literally every single person has a goal there that is run by love. And they're all bad. She's in love with her brother in the way where she thinks that no girl will ever be good enough for him, not in like she wants to kiss him. Does that make sense? Kind of like how like boy moms, like the people who brand themselves as boy moms are just like, no one will ever be good enough for my son. He has to live with me forever. I need to take care of him. Like that. No, it is still a bit weird. It's supposed to be weird. It's supposed to be toxic. It's not supposed to be healthy. Like, she's a weird character. They're all weird. All of them are weird. All of them are in toxic relationships with literally everyone. No one in this show is normal. There is one person who's normal-ish, and he, like, lives in a van. Like, like, none of them are normal. Walter, I have told you about the Jesus fandom headcanon, right? Right? What are you talking about?
What?
There's a person who makes cool teammate fan art, and he Wolfie the Witch? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, we like Wolfie. Wolfie is cool. Normalish is wild. I can't tell you what he ends up doing because Bunny's in the chat and I don't want to spoil it for Bunny. I avoid AI fan art. Oh wait, you know, Limwick, I actually know what you're talking about. Yes, I have. Or probably about the dude that betrayed Jesus, wants Jesus for his own. That's like supported by the Bible. That's like, there's anyway. As I said. Well, she joins a fandom and because it's like the fan art is amazing. The Jesus fandom, yeah. Yeah, no, but like... Anyway. Duro's really good, guys. I swear. I'm reading the fanfic right now. Second Testament. That's a crazy sentence. Isn't Wolfie like actually Christian though? I wouldn't know. I don't care what religion people are unless it's Scientology. Then I care.
That's so real.
What's Scientology? Now when I say this, you guys are gonna be like, oh, just because it's a cult doesn't mean it's like inherently bad. It's a cult. But like in the like they basically like but like in the like the actual true definition of a cult. So like basically it is a religion that like they try to get as much information about you as possible, isolate you from your family completely, and then they just like brainwash you that to believe that like the cult is like the only right, and then like force you to be exactly like everyone else in the cult, and then so it's like cult in like the truest sense of the word. It's not great. But they present themselves as like based in science, and like that they have like a way to make you smarter and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are in it. Like a lot of politicians are in it. Like a crazy amount of politicians are in Scientology, which is like the most wild thing ever. They're shipping one of the characters with Jesus. Yeah, it's pretty abusive. Yeah, Limbic, you're correct. Yeah, a lot of celebrities too. Yeah, because it makes money. That's the thing too, is that it makes a lot of money. Yeah. It's kind of crazy, actually. It's a crazy one. But like I said, in general, I don't really care what religion people are, except for that one. Based on a science fiction book? Is it really? That's why I can't take Tom Cruise seriously. That's crazy. Someone took a science fiction book too literal, and now there's a huge cult. That's crazy. Okay, I haven't
That's
done that
wild.
much research into it. I just know that it exists and there is a Scientology like place. Not near me, but like that I walk by sometimes on the mainland.
I know about this exact place.
Yeah, and it like exists there and you're
Oh.
like, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's a book by... Okay, I kind of want to read the science fiction book, though. What is that? What is that, Tulula? What is the book about? That's kind of what I want to know. What is the book about, like, that's so good that some guy was like, I can make a religion about this? Like, is it a good book? Like, I need to know, like, is it good? When I was, and because I kept being followed by the people when I pretended not to speak English, and one of them started to speak fluent Spanish to me, so I pretended to speak Russian, and then they did the Russian, and I was so upset. I would be so scared, dude. Limwick, I don't think that's what it's called. Oh. Surely Trashy doesn't get trash. Surely you don't get junk this time. 3 exclamation mark. Oh, okay. What is this like, how is that possible? It's my final day. Like, that's not real, dude. I'm giving you a pity fish.
Also
Okay,
trash.
Bunny gave you a pity fish. That's not real, dude. That's not, like, that's... I have not seen you get a fish. It's only been Oh my god, 2 exclamation points. Hold up.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is still not a fish.
Oh.
And it's only 5 gold.
Pineapple.
This is not real. Traffic cone! Okay, hold on. I'm giving Trashy a fish. This is crazy. That's not okay, dude. Killing mischief gives 10 years of bad luck. Apparently. Surely it's a fish.
I believe.
It's a fish. We got a fish. It's a mackerel, but it's a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah! Hi, Tachi. Holy mackerel. Okay, we got a fish. Oh my god. Dude, that's crazy. That's not okay. I'm so sorry. The curse is lifted. Surely it is. How dare you break the streak? Dude, it's actually, it wasn't even like just a stream. Like, I gave him like, I think 5 fish. And they were all trash. I've got another cat. Oh my god, tell me about your cat.
Oh my god, cat.
I know I was there. Okay, okay. As long as you're there. Like, that's like crazy, dude. Guys, I don't know why you keep falling for this trap. Oh my god. Tulula fish. Transition, stop transition. I don't know. Redingus. That's a good fish. Give fish no traffic cone. You have a fish now. Yeah, anyways, you'll know what happens now. This is crazy, buddy. She's really cuddly, but her past owners didn't feed her. Oh. What the F does that say? What? If fish, why junk? Real. Huh? Context. Yims, if you reveal, I'll give you fish. It's a trap. Yeah. Yeah, furry. I switch between they, them, and neos. Who got deleted? Oh. Oh, goodbye, Limwick. Goodbye.
Did someone reveal that they were he, him?
I think so.
Oh. Rookie mistake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is like, guys, it's a trap. Oh, I knew you weren't banned. It says timeout. I just like saw all of your message get deleted. A strange vase. Except when I misclick. So lame. I liked my message. I don't think it was because of the message, but I don't know what the message was. I don't understand what I don't understand it, but that's okay. Whatever. I wanted fish, not junk. I know. You know what's crazy is that like the get more good stuff more often thing is on, and I feel like I've been seeing way more junk. Oh man. Fish time. Bunny, they're getting wise to your ways. I can't believe I can't time out Cake Bird. Yeah, you can't. Oh.
Why would you do that?
Unmicrowave banana.
What? Unmicrowave banana.
The problem is no one's gotten microwaved banana yet, and it's ruining my joke. Who the F microwaves bananas?
Wow.
Well, you see.
Well, you see.
Well, you see. Well, you see. There's this fun little game called Steins Gate, and it gives you a pretty good example of why you should not microwave bananas, actually. Please tell me I haven't been misgendering cake. I don't think so. What have you been calling Cake Bird? Cake he they. Trashy, I'll give you a fish. Oh. Oh, you guys broke it. Oh, you guys broke it. Hello, Nex. Guys, you broke it.
Chat fished too close to the sun.
You guys broke it. It's starting. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. How many bits do I have to donate to get wool to your feet?
What?
A lot, I think. If I join VC, I read Power Rangers fanfic to you? Why? But you can join VC, but I don't know if I want to hear Power Rangers fanfiction.
I don't know if I want to hear Power Rangers fanfiction.
The curse is over, I win. True! I'm currently crocheting a giant goose for my cousin. Oh my god, that sounds awesome. Guys, I'm like actually so careful about like not putting my feet on the internet. Like for real. I don't want this kind of attention.
Feet?
I don't want this kind of attention. No. I don't want to be on Wiki Feet. Like, I am more scared of my feet being on the internet than, like, me wearing a tank top. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I'd rather post a picture of me, like, which I have, by the way. I'd rather post a picture of me basically shirtless than post my feet on the internet. Stop, Vampiric. No, you don't. Stop it. I will time you out. I'm starting to for feet real. Oh, well. I don't understand foot fetishes, to be honest. I mean, I can explain it to you. Basically the part of your brain that finds like genitalia attractive is really close to the part of your brain that recognizes feet as a thing that exists. And so sometimes they get mixed up. Fun fact. Genitalia? That's my speech impediment. Limwick is making fun of my speech impediment. I can't believe it. I'm being bullied on the internet. I'm joking, by the way, I'm joking. You were being weird! Does not know what a quarter is. Bunny, we were literally, oh my god, no way, dude. Okay, guys, we were talking about the number of episodes in Durara, okay? There's 2 seasons of Durara. Season 1 has 24 episodes. Season 2 has 3 parts that are all 13 episodes long. And so I was like, oh, we're watching, like, kind of like half of a episode, like half of a season each time that we watch the show. And then Bunny was like, you mean a quarter? And I was like, well, kind of, but like the quarter only makes sense for this season because it's 24 episodes and every other season after this is 13 episodes. So it's not, it's half of 13. No, you're all good, Vampiric. Don't worry. A reminder that you are amazing, wonderful, lovely, and awesome streamer. Oh my god, thank you, Galaxy Knight. Oh my god. Thank you. I have as a quarter, but it only makes sense for the first season because the first season's 24 episodes and every other season after that is 13 episodes. But it's only a quarter for the first season. And in the second season, it's not a quarter anymore. It's half. This is awful. There you go. Whatever. Look in memes. Do I want to? I'm scared. It's loading. I'm Canadian, my guy. This is movie money. This is fake money. That money doesn't exist. I got so scared by an introduction, like, right now, and I just got so scared, dude. We're okay now, we're fine. Anyway, we're okay. Can I request a poll? You can definitely... Well, you can request one. Look at this fake money I found in why. It has a moose on it. My guy. That quarter is so shiny. Yeah, we're not doing that poll. It's thundering here like the storm is starting and I hate thunderstorm. Oh no, next. I'm so sorry. Cries, I'm so sorry, Vampiric. Vampiric decided to be very unhinged today. It's not actually a moose, but moose is funnier. No, it's an elk. But, yeah. It's kind of crazy because, like, a lot of people just don't carry cash around anymore, really. And so, like, I hardly ever see cash anymore. No, I'd rather not. I'd rather not do the poll at all. I'm gonna be real. Okay, we're done with this string now too. This is epic. The more and more strings that don't get, like, that stop getting attached to me, the better. This is awesome. I also really like thunderstorms. I've experienced multiple thunderstorms in tents for some reason, and that's an experience. Overnight oats are good. What are overnight oats? What do you mean by this?
You can basically put oats in like oats that you can. There's specific kind of oats you can like put in milk with like cinnamon and whatever, and just put it in the fridge overnight. In the morning you can have.
Oh,
Yeah,
that sounds delicious.
it is very good.
Yogurt, Greek yogurt. Oh, okay. That sounds awesome. Oh my god, this silver is so attached to literally everything. This is crazy. Stop. Literally eat ingredients rather than making meals because I'm lazy. That's, honestly, that's fine. As long as you're, like, eating. Trashy, whatever you said, it was banned by Twitch because I did not see it.
That's wild.
And also, you're a VIP, so it would be automatically let through. Literally 1984. Trashy, anything you say should be let through. Yo!
What I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. Was that so Poseidon, right? The guy who sings Poseidon, right? I was looking at his other songs and he sings about sex and I said that's fitting. Anyway, that's all I came here to say.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway,
thank you, Trashy.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Wonderful. Okay, cool. Thank you for the raid. Sorry that was the first thing that you got to hear as you came in for this raid. Ezra, thank you so much. How was your stream?
Hello, welcome in.
Or were you writing? Oh, you were writing! Yo! Good thing you didn't ban me yet, I guess. Why would I ban you? My guy, you've done this twice, where you're just like, oh, I get banned in people's chats. So it's like, okay. Lots of chit-chatting about writing. Oh, that's cool. What were you talking about? What were you guys talking about? It's a running joke? Oh, okay. That's fine. Is this attached to anything? I don't know. Nope, it's not. That's sick. Well, welcome in. Like, Azra knows me, but my name's Ultralight. I do mostly knitting. I'm also a writer. And yeah. Is that your Discord notifications? I think so, probably. Is it dark comedy in Russia? Oh. Just figure out me to laugh. Oh, nice. It is my Discord notifications. I don't know why they started doing that. Like, all of a sudden they just started making it so that I could... Funny. 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 But he just keeps typing soon to me.
Same.
Like, Emperor Finland, hello? Like the soon TM, like, emote.
Yep.
Soon what? How about your funny book? Oh yeah, tell me about it. Okay. See if I'm on the page, it doesn't give me the notification sound. I do kind of want to hear about it. They're like promoting people? Yee. I mean, like, if I'm okay with it, then, like, go for it, you know? I did ask about writing. Well, it's a Cold War alternative history. Okay, real-time, slice of life, lesbian romance novel. Oh my god. Okay. 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 So, like, when we talk about, like, a Cold War alternative, like, what happens? Because obviously in the Cold War, like, basically nothing happened. So, like, what happened? That's why it's called the Cold War. Served as a catalog of lesbian women's lives in 1963 communist Finland. That's awesome. Really is a different meaning than in 2019. Maybe. It takes place over, like, 5 days. Dude, actually, that sounds actually so cool. Putin is woman, but like boob. What? No way. It wasn't Putin. It was the other dude.
What?
What does real time mean in the context of a book? Generally what that means is like you are describing like literally everything, like basically minute by minute, rather than you know, skipping things. To go to great lengths to make sure no secret policemen have bad hairlines. That's a really funny sentence. Who's the I don't know. I don't know. Okay, but like what happens in the alternate timeline? That's what I actually want to know. Because like obviously in like, you know, the timeline that we live in, nothing happened, basically. World War III happens. Oh, epic. Oh, awesome. That still sounds like actually incredibly interesting. Like genuinely, I love alternative timelines. Is this like something that's like that you're publishing yourself, or do you have like, is it being published, or is it like, or are you just releasing it to the world? There were multiple Soviet Cold War leaders. Was there actually? Oh, yeah, self-publishing. Oh, that's super awesome. Dude, feel free to like come and talk about it when it's like out and people can read it, because I would love to read it. Mostly because I really like alternative timelines. I really like alternative timelines. But also, like, lesbians help, I guess. I don't know. We're done, like, late 2025 or mid 2026. Oh, cool. Okay, so that's, like, not too long of a timeline. Good luck writing it. Have fun. I hope it goes well. Did I F up? I did. 2012. But I heard the world returned to hell. And compared to that, well, I'm doing well. So I pray to God it really did. We always ask you not to leave. You never say remember me. So when all the men forget my name. For Finland, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying your time here. Sorry, I'm counting. I got distracted. I love the alternative timelines where your meeting isn't the worst timeline. What the F, bro? Starting a manga comic about it in a couple of weeks probably will take like a decade to finish. That's so real. Or reuse the art for a visual novel. Do it. That sounds awesome. That's actually super cool though. That's awesome. Hello, Cello. How you doing? Wanna be myself again. About 200k words on the novel and it's 70% done. It's rewriting to do. Oh, fair enough. That's awesome though. 200k words, 70% done. That's amazing progress. Been streams as well here and there. Oh, cool. Oh, that's awesome. Do you stream the writing? I do. Ooh, that is epic. Epic. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to give you a fish because you raided me. Hold on. I forgot to give you a fish. Whoops, that didn't work. That was silly. I did a silly. I wish that message did not exist. Alright, nice. Awesome. I forgot to actually put what the command was. There you go. What is not against the Twitch terms of TS erotica since those you can't have that, but you can't tell. No, fair enough. That, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. For a while, oh, what's a fish? I liked a cod. Nice. Yeah, for like that, they were like, for a while, they were like, yeah, you can draw that for work stuff as long as like it's clearly stated, and I'm assuming writing would have been in there too. And then they weren't. I wanted a boot. I don't think anyone's gotten a boot. They've definitely gotten a shoe. I don't know if a boot's happened though. Thank you for the attendance, Cello. Thank you. For him. Oh, it's not. It's a travesty. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. They would let it for a while and then they like just like stopped and you're like, okay. Why the F does Salu mean high and by? Chow means high and by. There's a lot of languages that have like the same word for high and by. Hello, next, thank you for the attendance. I mean, how hard it is to give clear rules about it. I think they just don't know what they actually want. You know what I mean? Like, I think genuinely they don't know like how not safe for work they actually want to allow. And I think people keep kind of like pushing the boundary of it. I don't know. Because you have to understand that they allowed porn for a day. I know, that's what I mean. Like it's kind of like I don't think they know. We also have to like understand that Twitch in of itself is like a really new platform relatively speaking. Like there's so many things that Twitch has to like deal with that like is not like the same that like what's for instance like TV shows have to deal with or whatever. Yeah. Do they aren't like me and say freedom of speech. I view writing as speech. Yeah, see the thing is that like if if they were allowed to have like not safe for work pictures like drawing or painting or whatever, then writing would also be in there. I would agree with that. I think the thing is that they took away the not safe for work drawing, so the not safe for work writing also being in there makes sense. Supposedly 13 plus, but just chatting looks like a front page of an adult video website. Yeah, but that's not necessarily Twitch's fault, because it's showing the top people usually, and the top people just kind of look like that sometimes. It'd be like that. Yeah. I don't know. It's really weird, actually, because if you look at, like, for instance, like on YouTube, if you go into YouTube and you're not logged in, you get, like, really weird stuff on YouTube. You know what I mean? In an age restricted section, they kind of do. It's just that people lie on the internet. Like, you can make your stream 18 plus.
What?
Yeah. You can make your stream...
lie?
People lie? Like, you can make your...
On
your
the internet?
On the internet? That's crazy. So here's the thing. You can make your stream 18 plus, right? And then that means that when you go to that person's stream, you have to, like, confirm that you're 18 plus, which basically means that you read the thing being like, hey, are you 18 plus? And you're like, yeah, I am. But what happens, though, is when you do make your streams 18 plus, you are less likely, almost to the point of not. You will not show up on anyone's recommended. You will not show up on, like the recommended bar on the bottom. You won't show up in, like, smaller streamers you should check out. You will not show up on, like, front page of Twitch if you're big enough to, in order to do that. And you will not show up on things that are, like, rated by what's recommended for you. Like, you know, when you can organize, like, streams by what's recommended for you. You won't show up on those. Because Twitch doesn't ask you for your age when you signed up. It just asks you if you're above the age of 13. So it doesn't know if you're an adult or not. So unless you're physically looking up these people, or you're rated into these people, you will never find them. So that's why a lot of people who are 18 plus don't actually put the 18 plus filter on. Because they made it, if you prove your age to get into bad sites, people get upset saying that they don't want to give out their info to a naughty site. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I think that's, like, good on the naughty sites part, though. They should do that. It is a little bit funny. That is a little bit funny. But yeah, that's why a lot of, like, of the adults Twitch streamers don't actually put the 18 plus filter on. You say there's nothing wrong with it? Wrong with what? But you don't have to prove your age. On naughty sites, I think you should have to prove your age. Yeah, I think if you want to look at porn, you should be 18, yeah. Oh, you're talking about the people who are fussing about it. I understand. Issues that people's private information is everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, I think if, like, the thing is that, like, if you think the site is too sketchy to have your private information, it's probably not getting porn in a very ethical way. So you probably shouldn't be watching it there anyway. You said there's nothing wrong with porn? Well, there's a lot of things wrong with the porn industry. But it existing in and of itself, not really. I don't think this is that, like, weird of an opinion. I think Google is too sketchy to have my info. You know what? That's actually super base. You're probably correct, honestly. Yeah. Google has been doing some really weird things lately. Perfect that there is, it will be getting hacked. Yeah. The problem with that is, unfortunately, basically every website is like that, where, like, it has a potentially to get hacked and probably will. So it's, like, really, like, how many places do you want to put your information, I guess, at that point. And a recording of children talking. Yep, that sounds right. We're just ready to tune back in the middle of whatever. This is just amazing. We were talking about not safe for work streamers on Twitch, mostly, like, people who draw, like, porn, basically. And then it kind of spiraled into this. Where it was recording over 1,000 children. Yeah, it was, there was, something with, like, the new Windows update. that did something like that, where it was like basically putting spyware on your computer. Yeah. But like the thing that where I don't trust Google is that a lot of Google's search results now are like AI generated, and so you will like look stuff up and the answer will like just like not be correct. Like, and blatantly so. It's like kind of wild. Like someone was like talking about, like was asking the question like how to make icing stick better to a cake. And like the Google answer, the like the one that shows up that you don't have to click in anywhere, that's like highlighted, was put glue into the icing. And yeah. For that I was wishing I had a fish tank. Wait, hold on. For that we were talking about problem with streaming, they're writing about lesbians. Yeah, like that kind of sucks that like even so, like taking like the erotica aside, right? Like so like if you're writing a sex scene, whatever, is just like you writing about lesbians getting you like timed out on Twitch. Like just the fact that they exist in your book, because that sucks. If that's true, that's awful. The erotica I can kind of understand, you know, like I mean, like you know what I mean, but like Go has it gone downhill over the years in terms of search quality. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Like, for real. Like, I can't search anything on Google anymore. You think that the front page looks like 18 plus, but you can write to women making out intimately, but you can't? Oh. See, like, that's what I was saying. Like, it's like, if you were writing about two women making out, I think that would be okay. Like, that's kind of... whatever. There's no rules on erotica. I think because there's not... what does neg mean? Negative. Like as in, like, I do not like AI. Bad AI. In the context of this.
The second one is a joke.
The second one is a joke.
Just to clarify.
The second one is a joke because I'm like 99% sure the bunny is a lesbian. You always go the Billy Bumble route, right? Real. But since they don't state it and the definition of it differs with people, you can either take it. Yeah, that's really, really sucky. But that's because of my reading problem. Oh, no, it's all good, Azred. It's all good. You said that you're not a safe space? I mean, I wouldn't put the hashtag safe space on my Twitch streams. Mostly because I ban people who annoy me.
So real.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, I wouldn't want to put safe space because I don't want people to come in here and be like, I can do whatever I want. This is a safe space. And I'm just like, no, it's not. It's not. No,
not for you.
It's not for you. No, by annoy, I mean if you start like... let me give you a great example of annoy. Someone came into my chat one time and asked me what my opinion was on Muslim people. And I was like, okay, this person's about to start trolling. So I said nothing. I was like, okay, what do you mean by this? Like, what answer do you think I'm going to give for this question? And then the person was like silence for like 5 minutes. And then answered was like, because you Muslim people don't really care about like this gender thing. And I was like, oh, okay. So we're supposed to like, this was supposed to be like a catch 22. So like that person was annoying. And so I banned them. So something like that when you're, yeah. Or people who try to get me to say slurs. That too. That's like extremely common. Like people want me to say slurs so badly. Like
you should put that on a shirt.
Or the word Nazi. People want me to say the word Nazi so badly, dude. And then when I do say it, they're like, oh my god, you said the word Nazi. And I'm like... it's definitely a word. Good god. Using blog service, use human rights, click us for ways to violate you and abuse you by no! Don't bully me, I'll cry. No, I'm not gonna say the F word. Saying a word could be a problem, that's just me though. I can see, well, slurs I get, mostly because it's like, this, word, like, so humans are like have such an attachment to words that they do, even though we have like the thing where like, you know, like words can never hurt me, they do hurt people, and yeah, no, yeah, and it is the intent, obviously, and I just think that anyone who is saying a slur, their intent is never good, and it's never for educational purposes, and it's never for whatever, and like there can be a lot of like the word itself is a bad intent, so it's just kind of like, it's like, but it's mostly when people like write their username in like a way that like when you look at it, it doesn't look like a slur, but if you were to say it out loud, it's a slur, and it's usually the N-word. But like, but I'm really dyslexic, so I don't know how to pronounce these words anyway. And so I look at the name and I'm like, how would you pronounce that? And then the people are like, boys, we had to try a new tactic. I was like, I don't know. What did I come back to? Oh, we're talking about fun things. It made me laugh. It was yeah, the thing is that cracker isn't a slur. It's like, it can't have a bad intention and it could probably hurt your feelings, but it has probably the same impact on you socially as me being called a gringo, which is to say none. Who I am, it's only like, let's see, sort of the F slur. No, yeah, no fair. There's a trope in Finnish culture that people use slurs in private contexts, but they don't use them publicly anymore. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like people say, like, for instance, what Crayon is saying, like, people will use, like, the T slur or the F slur in queer communities, and it just happens. Yes. Berlin, hello! Thank you so much for the attendance. Or people who are black using, you know, the N-word. It's like, they can, because that's kind of like their word, you know? It's whatever. Only for US people, okay, I have actual proof of this now. I believe you. But like, but you know what I mean, Bunny? Like, if someone called me that, like, that has, like, no impact on me at all. Like, it's not gonna, like, it has, like, there's nothing, like, there's no background of it, of me being, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's not, like, nothing happens. To review British because the word for a cigarette in British is the F slur. No, for real. Oh my god. Guys, I have a picture that, how do I show this picture? There is something that Tommy tweeted that Tubbo retweeted, and I implore you guys to look this up. And literally, I was like, showing this to 2020 Tubbo would give him a heart attack and he would die. Like, it's literally just like someone is like giving Tubbo a cigarette. And then Tommy above the picture is like, no, Tubbo, don't have the cigarette. It's bad for you. Don't do it. And then Tubbo replied to it with 2 F slur in one picture. And that's what Tubbo replied to it with it. And I'm just like, pictures that would send 2020 Tubbo into an effing spiral. That's so fun. I know. And yeah, and what I would give to be a time traveler, go back in time and show 2020 Tubbo that picture. Oh my god. As far as the discussion went with the US, it's about how the US people use green uniforms in Mexico-US war, so it was like gringo. Okay, that's actually really funny. That's actually really funny. Reminds me, I was talking to a person who moved to the Netherlands, and I accidentally used the English and American word for when explaining about the system that used the water. Oh, like the levee. Okay. No shock that it was actually a long Sydney slur in English language. Really? That's really crazy. That's wild. Okay, you know what? Actually, there was like this like writing tip that people were saying. They were just like, hey, when you make up a word for like a place or like a person, you need to look up that word. Like look up what you just typed to see if it's a bad word. And the people were like, oh, why would you look it up? nothing will show up because you just made it up. Because apparently in a lot of fantasy novels, people have like accidentally like used like other languages like slurs just by accident, because there's only so many ways that you can put the English, like, you know, there's only so many ways you can put like the Latin alphabet together, you know what I mean? Like like anyways, he's famous. I do know that guy. Did he? That's really funny. Yeah. Huh? It's a surname and that word is a slur? Oh yeah, but it's like one for lesbians. I'm not a lesbian, so I don't want to use it, but like, you know. When it's a name, it's not a problem. Yeah, that's kind of how that works. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it's one that was like, it was a derogatory term for lesbians, but lesbians like use that word all the time. You know?
I mean, a lot of things are slurs that have been reclaimed.
Like the word queer. Like, if I had said the word queer when I was younger, I would have like gotten like so many bad looks. Like when I was in high school, if I used the word queer at the like gay straight alliance, oh my god, it would have been the worst day ever. Please turn your notifications off. You know what? They were off, and it's just Bunny saying, I'm sorry, could I allow that word though? I don't know, I just had such an odd view on slurs, I'm sorry. Bunny, you're good, it's okay. You can choose to do whatever you want. Can I? If, like, I mean, I don't really care. Like, it's just like, it's just whatever. Just leave it. You made a decision, it's okay, just leave it. The thing is that it resets like every stream. Like anytime, like when people block, when I block or allow terms, it allows like, okay, with the auto mod, fun fact guys, with the auto mod, like if someone says like the F word in my chat, the auto mod, and if you allow it, the auto mod will only allow that word for that stream. And then it will block it next time. Yeah, it does reset. I just block words manually. See, there's some words that I've blocked manually, but a lot of the words that get blocked by like Autobot is like little salami, dick, the F word, like not balls, third leg. Yeah, that's another one. See, and like, and now it's allowed. It just kind of be like that, don't worry. I'm not too bothered by it. Tripod is a crazy one. Oh my god, fish. Log. I think the sentence also matters. Yo, Crow, hello! Jellyfish plushie! Oh my god, that's epic. A fishing rod. Turning 30 and I'm way too old for everything being a slur. I don't think everything is a slur. I think the slurs have been here for a while.
That's just not true.
Like, the most of the words I can think of are like the ones that are from like the 80s. And also, I'm 27. Hi Blue, how you doing? We're not that much different in age. I was born in the 80s. I see how it is. What I'm saying is that like they're not like from like the past like 5 years. My guy, I was born in 96. I'm teasing you. Okay, that's fine. back then, and it's definitely not okay nowadays. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, it's just like you recognizing learning, I guess. I don't know. Born in an old as millennial. What the F, bro? Are you talking to an age millennial? Me? I'm like either the youngest millennial or the oldest Gen Z, and I feel way more Gen Z than I do millennial. It's because of you guys. You guys are crazy sometimes. Sorry, you're allowed to tease people. Don't worry. I'm teasing you back. If I was actually mad, like again, like I just time out people who actually annoy me. So like, don't worry. Until modern internet people don't ask you to use it maliciously, they will. No, okay. You know what? Like Finn, I do agree with you that people do get harsh, like judged pretty harshly for like opinions that are like kind of like irrelevant, and I understand like the anger, towards it. But there is sometimes where you have to like think about it. And then you're like, okay, why are they mad? And then if you, after thinking about it, realize, okay, they're mad because they're 13 and they don't have a lot of life experience. Or you can think, oh, maybe they're mad because that word actually hurts them. And you figure it out. She's a millennial and she was so upset. I think I'm born in the same millennial as Knight's Temple. That's not true! Stop. Oh yeah, writing historical stuff must be actually quite difficult because you want to be accurate, but then you also don't want to be a dick. I guess. This is why it has me puzzling the whole thing out. My name is that I am the bird Raven, but my name is Crow. Your name is Crow. Yeah. Think of the children. I don't know. I don't think it doesn't really matter about the children, honestly. Like in this context, it's just everyone. I feel like we're not talking about the same thing anymore. I feel like Finn and Ezra are having like an inside joke that I am not getting, so I'll let them have their inside joke. Where am I in this? We're fine. Soon were some slippery use, so I asked two people who the store was directed at. Okay, and what I should use, and I was told to use a Wursler. Personally, as a writer, I would try to avoid using slurs at all. Yeah. To be fair. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, a way that you could. And, like, I don't know. If the story wasn't really about, like, racism or ableism in and of itself, I think I wouldn't even try to use them at all. That kind of can be true, Ravto, but also, like, they're still, like, not great words. Yeah, writing for yourself is fine. How does a setting in a similar sense it would happen in 2024? Yeah, what I'm trying to say is that, like, I feel like if you're writing a book about slavery, then the omission of the slur would feel off. Maybe. Maybe not. You probably could even get away with just not using it at all. But it's your writing. You can do whatever you want. I'm just not gonna, like, plainly... Oh my god. I do really need to turn off the sound of Discord. I wish... Oh, you know what? You know why it's making sounds? Because I turned off streamer mode. Because I wanted to see who's because someone sent fan art, and I was like, I can't read your name, and I don't know whose name this is. That's why it's making noise. I understand. I can turn streamer mode back on. How do I do that? Profile? My account? Voice chat? No? Notifications?
It'll be its own tab.
Oh, it's its own
called
tab.
Streamer mode. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Streamer mode,
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah.
Enable. It's back on. Yay, you guys can't hear the doodle-loop? Sorry.
Doodle-loop?
Doodle-loop?
Doodle?
Doodle-loop?
Doodle?
Okay, thank you. Forgot about it's being
For a
read
moment,
out
I
from a
thought
book.
Gay Turtle's name was Gay Tubbo.
That would be a crazy username. Someone definitely has that, though. Oh, Rapto, I agree with you, for sure. Like, I mean, like I agree with you. It just, I guess it matters on the context of why the word was used and also when it was written, I guess. No, it definitely exists. It definitely exists.
Let's go to twitch.tv/gaytubbo.
No way, dude. Someone definitely has that username, and they're definitely banned in Tubbo's
Oh no,
chat.
they definitely do.
And they're definitely banned in Tubbo's chat. There's no way.
0 followers, about page, he, they are my pronouns, please respect it.
Oh god. Oh no.
I will be Gay Tubbo's first follower.
No, don't do this, Cakebird. Don't do this. About space? Get effed? Okay. The gaming awards, I was surprised to learn that this was a thing. What is the gaming awards? Please tell me. Will they use worse words by people who I use as sensitive or read it? Oh, that is really weird. Okay. I was like skimming what you were saying before, but that is super weird that like your sensitivity readers would tell you to use a worse word. You might need to get new sensitivity readers. That's crazy. See how the brain rings around. All you couldn't see. Only not a hole in someone help me. Hello, Karma. How you doing? No, you guys need to not. Guys, please. You guys can't. This person's gonna be so confused. Oh my god. The person's like, what the F? The world's only LGBT video game award show. Oh. Oh, interesting. Do they like, is it like they only like rate like queer games? Is that like kind of the idea? I guess it's the woke game awards. That's not the same thing. I boba ice cream and it's delicious. Oh, that does sound delicious.
Oh, boba ice cream. Oh.
Spent the entire school day in the counselor's office alone watching game theory. It was great. Why? Stop, Rapto, stop. Thought the scene was okay and told me to tell it how it is. The other one even had a laugh over the scene, and then I have Twitter ripping me a new or putting that in. Well, I haven't read this scene, and I'm probably not the target audience, so I can't do
so real, Gay Turtle.
anything about it. But yeah. But like, if I can be like super honest with both Azra, well, with Azra mostly, I'm understanding why people ban you in their chat.
That's a wild thing to have joined voice chat too.
Hi, Bunny.
Hi.
No, I need to say this.
Hello.
I understand. And it's because you put people in like a little bit uncomfortable positions when like they're just trying to do funny haha things on the internet. I don't mind talking about the logistics of like writing and stuff like that, especially when it comes to like porn, whatever. But like I'll make my stance really clear. I don't think slurs are necessary ever. I think they're bad and I don't like them. I think you should be able to write porn in your book though. I think that's okay.
Based.
Like
Speaking about porn in books.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys seen like the Book talk is wild for whatever never trend, where
Mm-hmm.
they'll be like, what the fuck is like, are the straights okay? Okay, why do they want this? Why do they're
Stop,
porn books?
Rapto, stop. I'm sorry, I'm listening to you, buddy, but like the sentence is so funny. Hold on, it's just like for real slurs and porn can really be necessary to turn some people on. I don't care. I don't care.
What? Dude, if you have a degrading thing, keep that to yourself.
Okay, I'll put my last stance on it, and then we can stop talking about it.
Karma,
I don't mind you guys being in my chat, but I'd rather just not talk about slurs anymore. Like, I'm kind of done. But Finn, I understand your frustration, but I'd rather just not talk about it anymore. We're gonna talk about space now.
Talk about their, my last input is, are the straights okay with their weird books? Because I got one in TikTok. Like, I looked at my son and I said like, oh, our son is so or something like that. Anyways, point was in the book at some point it was like, the father said, no, my son looks nothing like me. He just has my balls. We both laughed at our son's big balls. And that is an actual book.
What?
Wait, let me find it. Let me find this. I have this saved. I have this saved.
On old PC? I hate that it makes that noise when you catch it. Trashy, you can't do exclamation mark fish. You are VIP. It is mods that can give themselves fish, but I can give you fish if you want to.
Where is it? Okay, here we go. It's an author called Colleen Hoover who writes like smart
Rapto,
books.
I understand. I just don't want to interact with those people or know that they exist.
And it's a author called Colleen Hoover who writes spicy books. And this is like an actual thing from her book. I can screenshot it. It's just a video I got. So it's, thank you for this baby, she said from the back seat. He's beautiful. I laughed. You're responsible for the beautiful part, Rachel. The only thing he got from you was his balls. She laughs. She laughs hard. Oh my god, I don't. They're so big. We both laugh at her son's big balls. This is an actual book.
I hate this. Speaking of space, should I add stars to your drawing right now? Only if you want to. It's your drawing. I can!
I'm sending this to Cakebird just because I think Cakebird will appreciate it.
Okay, Karma's like idea of adding like a sound redeem that's like, let's change the subject is very funny. I don't think I'll add it, mostly because usually what ends up happening is I ban people. So.
There you go. There you go, Cakebird. You get the balls book.
Oh, wonderful. What
I think it's just mostly like, I don't, if people are being weird, I don't mind hurting their feelings a little bit, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, that's quite fortunate. Bye-bye now.
Anyways, I like space. From like Hamilton.
Oh yeah, the actual reason I joined this.
Okay, space time.
The actual reason I joined this voice chat is that there's
scientist
a
journalist.
program
I know no
NASA,
scientists.
which is called the NASA Transitioning Exoplanet Survey Satellite. It's just a satellite.
Okay, it's a satellite.
It floats around, it discovers things. And the latest thing is that it discovered like this really, really weird planet.
Okay.
Because it has like, it's been constantly like just absolutely fucked with radiation from a red giant star that it's next to. And even though it's just absolutely getting pummeled by radiation, it is somehow still in its atmosphere.
Okay.
And it's also like very small, very, very old, and too hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Linwick, you've already asked me this question. Why the F would I be familiar with the musical called Urinetown? Do I want to be?
So this planet is supposed to just be like a bare husk of rock. It should not be more.
Okay.
And yet it has an atmosphere. It has a very, very nice like actual atmosphere of like an actual well-formed atmosphere.
Huh. Interesting.
It's just this very weird thing.
Interesting.
And that's also being said like, hey, this could actually be like some of Earth's future because of course it's like, oh, it was this giant planet and it probably shrunk and it's like very close to to its sun. And it still has an atmosphere, but nothing can live on it. It's still there, though. So it's like, hey, maybe this is something that can happen to the Earth. Which is just like, because of like the sun growing, like at some point we'll just kind of be there next to the sun, and the Earth will probably have nothing on it, but it will still have an atmosphere, and it'll be just a funky little guy floating in space with nothing on it.
Nice.
And also, because of this, I discovered this thing called puffy planets.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold that thought. Virginia pointing other resources into exploration while others. Honestly, yeah, it would be better, obviously, if we were to feed all the homeless people and then be like, maybe we should explore space now. I do like space, though. I think we can do both at the same time. An atmosphere is basically the layer around our planet that makes sure that we don't get absolutely cooked by the sun. That's basically what it does. And then Limwick, what I said is, Limwick, you have asked me 2 times if I have heard of the musical Urinetown, and I don't know. Like, no, I haven't. Do I want to know what it is? Do I want to know? Like, is it good? It's actually a good musical? That's crazy. Insane. Alright.
I will explain what a puffy planet is, and then
yes,
I will
please
shut
do.
the fuck up.
No.
So
I want you to
puffy
keep talking.
It's just basically a tiny planet, tiny thing, tiny Neptune, basically, because they have the same consistency as Neptune. They're tiny gaseous.
Okay.
And they're called puffy planets because they have puffy atmospheres because of the gas.
Okay, nice. I love that. That's wonderful. Absolutely delightful, I think.
That it's called a puffy planet. I love that name.
It's very delightful, honestly. I like that a lot.
Puffy planets.
Puffy planets. Have you heard of / watched the movie Asteroid City? No, I have not. For neither. I'm assuming it's like
a city of asteroids?
Yeah, that like people live on, maybe?
No. Do you think that people live on it?
No, like it's a science fiction movie, not...
It would be wild if there was a city and people lived in it. Like, that is messed up. That is kind of messed up.
Space Hope seems to be, oh no, eventually we will drain our planet of its resources. Oh, I think, honestly, I like space exploration more of the fact of not like, oh, we're gonna travel to other planets, but more the like, hey, look what's like out there. Like, look at the
also,
things that exist out there. That's crazy.
Space is incredibly cool, just as like theory, and also I don't know if this will make you feel better or worse, but it has been proven several times that if we end Earth's resources, we cannot escape to space. Like, there is absolutely no way we can escape to space.
Danny.
There is no planet that can sustain life. The next planet that can sustain life is several light years away. So we would have to invent cryostasis and then be able to wake up, and even then it's just like not physically sustainable. It's not real. Being able to leave Earth and live in another planet to be able to continue the human race is not a real thing.
Yeah, and like the thing is that like the point is to look at it, not to go there and see it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool to see the things that exist in space. Like,
I'd adore going to space. I would go to space. If someone's like, you know, there's some people, which this is a joke, by the way, full disclaimer. There are some people that are like, I don't understand why billionaires would get into a submarine when it's obviously very dangerous. And then there's me. If they offered me that, but into space, yes.
No, for real. That's actually super true. Like Limwick, like how like Earth is really, really special. Like, do I think we're the only living things in all the universe? Absolutely not. That would be astronomically like improbable.
That is also like just physically not.
Like,
just
it could have happened. It could have happened. But it's very unlikely, but it's just cool. Like, space is just cool. Like, it's just, like, a cool thing. Like, I would never want to live at the bottom of the ocean, but people still explore the ocean.
Oh no, no. Oh, what was the name of this thing where they went? Oh, the thing, Bioshock. No,
Yeah?
no Bioshock.
I mean, like, kind of Bioshock, I guess. That's not really what I'm talking about. Aliens do somewhere, odds of them visiting Earth. No, exactly. Like, I actually would never want to meet aliens. We would probably wipe each other out, and not with guns. Like, literally, can you imagine, like, a completely different life form?
Germs.
Like, no, for real. Like, we would kill each other. Like... Zuzu! Hello.
Oh, I hate this. Okay.
Yo! I like to COD. Let's go. And I wish we were in Starship Troopers. Maybe. Always be alive, that would be. Like Star Wars existed. At the bottom of the ocean would be horrible. Oh no, no microwave banana. I know, dude. Like, no one has gotten, like, the thing is that, like, the fact that there's, like, multiple people have gotten un-microwaved bananas is upsetting, because now my joke is not becoming funny, because it's like no one has gotten microwave bananas. Gotta go buy. Okay, bye-bye. Have a good rest of your day. Is this Utopia alter? Oh, okay. I understand. I haven't watched it, obviously, clearly.
Perch.
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 I'm just catching up the Twitch. I'm excited. It's just because Twitch literally got like 3 legendary fish like in a row, basically. The movie and the book are very different in vibe. Okay, well, I've clearly I have not seen or read either of them.
There's a book I really think you'd like, Alter, which is called, oh fuck, what's it called? It's called, like...
What do you mean pay to win? No one has spent money on this. No one who's in the top, like, 5 of the leaderboard has spent money.
It's called That.
Yeah.
And it's 3 books.
Okay.
And it's written as if it was, like, a compendium of archives. So, like, chat rooms, emails, camera feed, and such. And it's just about, like, this mystery in space. Very science fiction, like not real at all. But it is about like this. There is a colony on somewhere. I don't think they ever like established where the colony actually is, but it's a colony on a planet, and the colony gets attacked for some reason, and all of the citizens that get to live get evacuated into these 2 starships, and the starships, like, on one of them there starts to be this breakout of a virus that just turns people insane.
Oh.
And everything just goes to shit. And it's so good. And then it's like, oh, why did they attack the place? Why
we have got a request to stop spoiling.
Are people going to survive? I'm not the spoiling, I'm saying the mysteries of the book. Anyways, very good book.
Awesome. Okay, maybe Turtle has paid for the subscription, but most people who have subscriptions were gifted. So the only thing that you kind of get through subscription is you do get channel points a little bit faster, but it's like on a 1.5 multiplier, so it's not like super fast. Rafto is complaining about the pay-to-win system of the fish game, which is just incorrect. It's just, you guys have been here for a really long time and watched like an insane amount of my Twitch streams, so you guys just have more channel points. Like, and Trashy's right. It's like, I have paid money and I'm actively losing, and that's quite true. Like,
Trashy, this game is homophobic against Trashy.
You could pay to win. You could, but I don't feel that bad about it, mostly because the fish game is for fun. Like, nothing comes out of it. Like, you don't win money. You get higher on a leaderboard. That means nothing. It's supposed to be fun, guys. It's supposed to be so you can have fish sometimes. Fun.
Oh, I didn't smooth this out. Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Except for Twister and Turtle, and for them it's a competition to the death, actually.
Real.
It means the world to me. I'm so sorry you've only gotten junk. I feel like Trashy has like 10 fish plays and has like $100, which is insane. Like that, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I'm so excited that I don't have like a bajillion strings attached to me. Oh,
I'm so happy for you.
for you, a fish. For Crow. Oh, shellfish. Hey guys, so like Noah Khan, who's like a singer that I really like, he did a show like 2 or 3 days ago, and he was singing Northern Attitude, which is like, that's a really good song and everything like that. Wow. And he has he has his song Northern Attitude, and then he has Northern Attitude that he sung with like Hosier, or however you pronounce his name.
Song is just so good.
And so that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. And then I'm remembering this because Northern Attitude is playing right now. And he got up on stage and he started singing Northern Attitude at his concert, you know, and then he's like, "Hey guys, I have a special guest for you." And then Hosier walks on the effing stage and starts singing Northern Attitude with Noah Khan. They did not know that was gonna happen. Well, I'm so happy for you guys. It should have happened to me.
The Hosier concert was legitimately one of the best concerts I've ever gone to.
I have gone to, see, the thing is, I have gone to a Hosier concert and a Noah Khan concert, and I like the Noah Khan one better, even though I was on the floor for the Hosier concert. Don't tell Hosier though.
Oh my god.
So Hosier, my personal friend
Also,
Hosier,
like-
who I will just expose you to.
Yeah, real. What? Yes, I heard my name. Yes.
Guys, okay.
Yes, yes,
Guys, if you
yes.
haven't joined the Culture Discord yet, if you join the Culture
boy.
Discord, you'll get 10 free Culture coins and a free fish.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh my god, that is such a good deal.
Oh my god, don't do this to me. I've done so much French today, I'm learning. Yo, let's go! But I've already joined. But you've gotten two free fish today, to be fair.
Only if you join right now.
New
This is
member
a time
offer.
deal. This is a time deal.
That's crazy, guys. Oh my god. Where's my free fish? Trashy, I have given you many free fish.
If you join now, you also have gotten many free fish. This is true.
You get a free fish, and you get a free fish, and you get a free fish.
You get a free fish.
Oh, take a skinny.
I'm so sorry, you can't join.
Oh,
Oh,
how do muscles work, Ultier?
With electricity, usually, I think.
I don't know how muscles work, Ultier. You're so lame.
I mean, is not correct? Like, they get a little electric impulse from your brain, and then they move?
I generally don't know. I'm just trying to 3D model correctly.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't know.
Oh, very good fish. Very good fish.
Like with your brain. Fish for a man. Feed him once. Join the culture. Fish for a lifetime.
That's so real.
Not a microwave banana. I know! Where the F is in microwave banana? I don't know. I don't understand. To the brain and then they move? Yeah. I wish I could animate so I could draw Ultier presenting a fishpole chat and just being mauled. I also wish that you could animate because that sounds hilarious.
Anyone can animate, believe me. If
Hello,
there's
Kerma.
something I've learned at college, is that anyone can animate.
Well, yeah, like anyone can animate. It's just like putting the time and effort into it. And from the sentence, it kind of sounds like that was not what's going to happen. This is, yeah, we know
Also, sometimes
Rapto.
I didn't really presenting a fish poll chat.
Yeah? I can animate? There you go. But Rapto, the bourgeoisie in this scenario are distributing the wealth to the poor. This is true. Because Rapto is poor. Rainbow! I think that's a good one to end on for Rapto. I only got my trans flag on oil. Yo! Okay, that's actually awesome. Guys, the little house looks so cool. Hold on, let's see if I can like really show you guys the little house. Little house. The little house with its little farm things. Little house. Oh, I'm sorry, Tachi. Little house. Dude, I keep thinking about the fact that I'm going to be... Man, when I get to, like, the mountains, this is gonna be so easy. Because it's only gonna be, like, one color attached to me. It's actually pretty close to me having, like, almost no colors attached to me. This is awesome. It's a stream. It's a stream day, but I don't know what to stream. I do not know, Mischief.
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Oh, Stardew? That'd be kind of fun. Can like start a new playthrough and then you can like figure it out with chat. I think a lot of people here are from Guqqie, so they probably actually know a lot about Stardew.
I forget, did we all ever do like a multiplayer Stardew world?
No, I've never played Stardew, so
no.
If you did, it wasn't with me.
Okay.
Walter, when do you plan to end? Like in a minute?
That's so real.
1 o'clock. What do you mean, wow, rude? That's when I usually end on Wednesdays. Reminded that I have the ability to draw if I put my two brain cells together. Yeah, Crow, let's go. I also sometimes realize that, where I'm like, oh my god, I can actually, like, do things. Not streaming at 1? Okay. Okay. When you go live, people will come and watch you. You show me the bottled fairy lights that you like, but does the bottle shape matter? Not really. I just like the idea of fairy lights in a glass container. That is a mason jar or a bottle.
Chat, my new hyperfixation has been isopods, and I have not had a hyperfixation for a very long time. So if
wonderful.
if my YouTube streak like is broken by a random vlog about isopods, so be it.
Do whatever you want on YouTube. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Appeasing an algorithm has never worked for anyone.
Isopods are pretty cool.
Wait, you have a cat to Mischief is crazy.
Mischief? Mischief. Yep.
Okay. That is going in there. It is time.
Where is Artemis?
I can go grab Artemis real quick too. Who do we want to raid? There's like 2 separate people that we could raid. We could raid the person who raided me yesterday. They're doing cosplay. They're doing a cosplay build. They're making like a Sailor Moon Uwu Godzilla armor. I know Casey's live. We could raid Casey as well. I did raid them the other 2 times that I went live, which is why I'm thinking of raiding someone else. And then we also have someone crocheting a sloth.
Oh my god, sloth.
Okay, I'll put sloth and I'll put armor as the 2 poll options, and then we can choose who we want to raid. Oh, okay. Who to raid? Sloth or armor? Do the poll for a minute. Go. Go. I'm heading out. Bye. Okay, bye, Karma. Have a good rest of your day. Okay, this person's name. Okay, I think it's gonna be the sloth. So this person's name is Sarah, and they do knitting and stuff like that. And I followed them for a little bit, but I don't think I've ever raided them. I feel like they've raided me though. Okay, it's probably gonna be this person. I'm gonna be real. Excellent, excellent. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is spooky day, and we probably will actually do spooky things because I'll actually be here. It's probably gonna be Rusty Lake, the hotel. So it's just gonna be.
I love that one.
it's just gonna be weird. I'm glad that you love that
You
one.
have no idea. It is one of my favorite Rusty
Oh, okay,
Lake
awesome,
games.
awesome. Is that Error 143? I think so, yeah. I like this song. Okay. We're rating this person. Alright, I'll see you guys over there. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for being here for early stream. Yeah!
Bye-bye.
Stream is ending, yeah. What do you mean, the F? I've been streaming for like 3.5 hours. I did start a little bit later, but I needed to eat food.
How dare you eat food?
I'm sorry, Ravto. I'm sorry.
That
I
was
will probably be in
messed
chat
up.
for a little bit. How dare you eat food? I need to eat. All right, I'll see you guys over there. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.